Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, back from Saudi Arabia, the completely tired Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting.
And I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA Star, proud member of the System on AMC, Thursday nights at 9. The Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting.
Well, I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling, Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles.
Ringside Collectibles.
Major to save.
Got some new gets to talk about later in the show from Ringside Collectibles.
Oh, John, I need those SummerSlam figures. Guys, follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Leave a review, not just any review, but a major review. If we read it on air, you are getting a prize key. Let's go.
That will go to... Now, this is a little difficult because I'm not really sure what this is, but it's I'm Ted Blanchard, Ted the Sock, to the tune of Fate by Ophelia. Which song is that? How does that go?
Honestly,
Fate of
I don't
Ophelia.
know.
Which Taylor Swift song is that?
I don't know.
Oh, I know my kids listen to that, but it's not like burned in my brain yet.
Hum it. Sorry.
I can't even do that.
What's the tune?
Actually, I hear my wife listen to this song on the radio, actually.
Let's come back to that.
You think I'm going to learn the song?
I'm gonna try to listen to it right now. But just keep talking.
Wow.
Keep talking through the...
I didn't know you were such a
Yeah, just keep going. I'll
musically inclined wizard, Mr.
Well, I'm
Sterling.
not. It's gonna be
guys,
terrible.
the giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Last week, the giveaway was, I believe it was the Retro CM Punk, if I'm not mistaken. And the winner of CM Punk.
So this would have been 2 weeks ago.
Right.
2 weeks, by the way, you guys. Yeah, we got
Stephen
everything.
Breach.
Stephen
Breach.
Yeah, everything we're
future
discussing,
TNA
guys,
X Division champion, Brian.
We
Just
had
so
a
you know.
freaking unbelievable live pod with the Hardys that you got last week.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a
At
second.
the price of on the house.
We'll talk about that in a second. And the giveaway this week, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles, is a mystery. It's a little early for John, you know.
John lives the life.
John is living the life.
The
dude.
life, yes.
Like, I think when I grow up, I want to be John from Ringside Collectibles.
Yeah, but he could have a kid or something eventually, and it's over.
Then maybe I buy Ringside. Imagine if I bought Ringside. I'd live there. I would if I owned Ringside Collectibles. There'd be a ring in there. I'd
Oh
shows.
my God, they could easily fit a ring or two.
They could put a performance center in there. The
Right.
Ringside Collectibles Performance Center. Imagine that. Ringside Tom running the drills.
It looks
you know?
unbelievable there these days. It's like, the Christmas rush is over. They've kind of like cleaned up and broken down all the boxes, and it's pristine in there. There's not that much action. Chinese New Year's upon us, that little lull. Yeah.
Mark, have you figured out this review or what?
Nope, keep going.
Okay, well,
Nate's saying Fate of Ophelia's top 5 Taylor Swift song. I feel like that's
Mark, I think just read it because you're not
that's a
going to
statement.
listen. You're not going to listen to it once and then be able to hum.
Yeah,
this.
you're not.
Well, I just need to know which song it is.
You
then
have
I'll probably be
no
able to do
musical
it.
talent whatsoever, Mark.
It's
What
not
makes you
going to
think you
be
can do
good,
it?
guys.
Well, I mean, we're into the just read it as is. Don't hum it. And the people at home could do it themselves.
Oh, okay. See, I just needed to hear 1 second of it.
Okay, you got it. Let's hear it.
You're not going to be able to do this.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Somebody's got to do it.
Thinking, bro.
All that time, I sat alone in my toy room. Nick Gage was plotting my doom. Now I can see it all. Then one night, Chelsea flashed my opponent, saved my ass from a loss to Jimmy Lloyd.
That did happen.
Got paid $100, traveled by land, sea, and sky, pledged allegiance to Chelsea's service, and watched her fly.
Hervis, Mark.
What's Hervis mean?
Oh my God. Watch the product.
Don't matter where the hell I've been, because now I'm back. It's about to be the major run I've been dreaming of, the fate of Cardona.
Wow.
If somebody wants to hum that into their thing and text me, into their phone and text me, maybe I'll play it. Moving on.
Anyway.
Right. And guys, I'm embarrassed that I don't know that because I was a big Swiftie. Is that what it's
You were a
called
big
back in the day?
Swiftie since when? It's brand new.
Today.
This song. This is a brand new song.
Okay, like how brand new are we talking?
Like
new
the
album?
past 2 months. Like their album that just came out. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Anyway, follow up, guys. We got a lot of follow up, a lot of news. We've been off, not off, but off. Let's talk about it. Not Trick Williams. Let's talk about the live show. Hey, stop. Twist of Fate. Live show, Orlando. Listen, we're not going to get into all the details because it was up. You guys heard it. You saw it. But I want to hear from your guys' perspective, what a weekend. And I want to pull the curtain back a little bit here.
Oh, pull it back.
The show was up. What a success. Like we said, on on YouTube, on your streaming platforms.
Unbelievable video quality, by the way.
Thank you, Andrew,
Up
for
on
filming
YouTube.
it that
Yeah,
way.
thanks a lot, man. It just looks so cool and professional.
But I don't know what more can be said about this show. Justin Walsh, everyone who helped out, Tin Roof. I mean,
A whole major squad in there helping out.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. I unfortunately did not really enjoy the show, to be honest. I'm like so nervous about my flight. And let's get into the travel issues everyone had. There was a point in time where Mark wasn't going to make it.
First of all, by the way, if AW did not cancel Collision, I would not have made it because all of my flights on Sunday morning got canceled.
Yeah, especially from Dallas, because people coming from TNA, a lot of people were connecting in Dallas, and they were all canceled.
Yeah, it was Dallas into Atlanta, both places that were like canceling flights.
I actually think the Hardys' original flight was through Dallas, and I made the TNA travel lady change it for me.
Oh, damn, smart.
It's funny because like in the days leading up, like we were talking like just between us, like, okay, I don't even know if we like let Brian in on this. That might have been just me and Mark was like, what happens if the Hardys don't make it? Because we were afraid like there was a chance that Brian and the Hardys couldn't make it.
We talked about it. I said refund everybody.
Yeah,
and
that's what we said.
I said $40 at the door, get all the swag anyway, and then we'll just use the guests we already had booked and other people from Orlando that we could call last minute,
Yeah,
and make it like an old school surprise pod.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I said even refund everyone, let everyone in for free. That's how bad I was feeling. Like you imagine people flying all over.
I know.
With all their Hardy Boys stuff.
Right.
We do give you a nice care package at the door that costs money though.
I know. Well, listen, that didn't happen luckily. But then, so like I'm thinking, okay, I mean, I'll be fine, right? Like my flight from I'll get in Saturday morning. I'm fine. We have this horrible storm, so I'm gonna try to dumb this down. Friday night before the show, I'm in Montreal, Canada, for Smackdown. Originally, I'm supposed to fly home, right? Do the go to dinner with everyone Saturday, do the show Sunday, even do some of Epic with the boys Monday, and then fly out Monday night back to Toronto. Raw was in Toronto, and then there's a charter flight from Toronto to Saudi Arabia with everybody for Royal Rumble. They call me, WWE calls me Wednesday night, hey, pack like you're going to Saudi. Like when you leave for SmackDown, bring it all. And I said, I got this podcast Sunday in Orlando. And they were like, okay, that's fine. Like we understand. Just fly back and, keep us posted. And then the day of SmackDown, they're like, sorry, the travel, it's just too worried that the travel department's too worried that you won't make it back. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to miss this live show. So I said like, well, what if?
I think Mark and I could have just handled the interview if the Hardys were there.
I'm sure.
Yes, but I didn't want him to miss it either. And I was
I didn't want you to miss it.
I'm always trying to be diplomatic and not selfish when something like that comes up. And of course we're like, yeah, we'll be fine. But meanwhile, I'm thinking, fuck, I hope you can make it. Of course. We would have been able to do the show if any one of us missed it.
100%, especially with the new format, right? I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to miss it, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
So I said to WWE, I said, "What if I take if my flight doesn't get canceled back home? What if I get on that flight? I do the show. I book my own flights, multiple flights to get back to Toronto, and if they don't take off, I will fly myself." Commercial from Orlando to Saudi Arabia. And when I made that offer, luckily they said, okay, I mean, if you're going to get there one way or another, it's
right.
okay.
And technically you have a week of being there, right? It's not like you'd missed anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So luckily, listen, it all worked out. We did the show. My flight to Toronto did get canceled, but luckily I booked one to Buffalo that was delayed, eventually took off, and then I drove from Toronto from Buffalo.
How was that? But it must have been, was it bad quality when you drove?
I waited when I landed. It was I couldn't even drive from the Buffalo airport to the hotel without going like all over the road, So I'm like, let me just do this in the morning.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then it was
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
And then like Brian and the Hardys had a travel day from hell the day before. They were sleeping on the floor. Like, Brian can tell that part. He was there.
Okay, this is strap in. This is a lot. Okay, like I said, the Hardys had I had a flight from. First off, we couldn't have been in a worse place. No offense, Albuquerque, but not easy to get out of. Not a lot of options, and everyone's connecting. Like, there's nothing unless the show is in Atlanta. Like, there was no real or Dallas, which all the flights got canceled. It was not great. So, TNA live Thursday on AMC. The system new regime was born. The most social watch clips for TNA for the week, by the way. The next day, we taped 3 episodes, which you just use your imagination. Like, we were heavily featured in these 3 episodes. I worked to the bone. I also am dealing with these issues of like the whole roster is like trying to figure out like how are we going to get home. I'm worried about how I'm going to get to the show, how I'm going to get the Hardys there. I had their flights changed. By the time I was done, we got back to the room at midnight. We stopped at a gas station. I was so exhausted, I just grabbed like one of those like charcuterie things like on the shelf.
Oh, what are you doing?
But me and Mackenzie eat these all the time.
Oh my God.
So stay with me here. I'm not sure what happened.
Stay with me now.
So then the next morning is the first flight. I had, like I said, I had the Hardy switch Delta flight from Albuquerque to Atlanta, and then there was like a 3.5 hour layover, and then I also had a like 90-minute layover. I switched to their exact flight so I could be with them just in case shit hit the fan and I had to drive them or something or whatever. So now we're together. I had a shake at the Albuquerque airport that did taste a little suspect to me.
Oh boy.
We land in Atlanta. That was all on time. Did our thing. I literally we're getting off the plane and I kind of like let one out and my stomach just starts like rumbling. I'm like, oh crap.
Royal
so
rumbling?
I power walk to the bathroom, do the deed. Not good, but I thought, okay, that was it. Like, it was just a little mix up. So now we have this super long layover.
A little mix up.
We have this super long layover. I bring Matt Hardy and Eddie Edwards into the lounge. We're sitting there. Every 25 minutes, I have to excuse myself and just go to the bathroom. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I can barely eat. I have like some coffee and like a banana or something. I'm just like dying.
The coffee probably didn't help. Jesus.
No, not at all. So, I couldn't even I don't even know how many times I went to the bathroom in the lounge. Then it's finally getting close to the time for the flight. We go down there, get ready to board, and we're literally about to board, and then they just go, "Hey, there's no pilots, so we don't know when this is taking off." And I'm like, "No." So I'm sick. Now I'm thinking, "Oh my God, no pilots." I mean, you travel, Rosie. That's a bad sign. Like I'm thinking like the worst. Like, oh no. So now we're stuck there. I'm sick. Now I'm going to the public bathroom every 20 minutes. Just so sick. The Hardys are exhausted, sleeping on the floor because they signed all night. Like we're both. I couldn't even sleep when I slept because my anxiety was going about this show and everything. So we're on like zero sleep. I'm sick to my stomach. The Hardys are sleeping on the floor. They're getting like recognized and stuff. It's just
Ed Hardy.
Yeah, some guy got off the plane and goes, "Oh snap, Ed Hardy." It was just like it was brutal. So then at one point I go to the bathroom, I walk in there and I'm like, what the? And I'm in the stall and just the craziest projectile vomiting of my fucking 40 years on Earth. Like a cartoon character, like puking like I didn't even think was imaginable. Like the force of this like coming out of my nose and mouth. And like there's this guy taking a shit next to me and I'm just throwing up my guts out. And he goes, "Damn, bro, I feel you hang in there." I said, "Yeah, I got food poisoning, bro. Thanks, man." I'm just fucking dying, dude. So we wound up, it was supposed to be a 3.5 hour layover. It wound up being 7 hours.
Holy shit.
We finally get one pilot. We board. Thank the wrestling gods. I got upgraded to first in the Hardys because they were so late. They didn't have first and they only fly first. So I said, "Matt, take mine." He had an aisle seat like right by the bathroom. I was like, thank God. Just give me that seat. I don't even want this first class seat because I'll be stuck in the case I got a bolt. And then we boarded. We probably sat there for like over an hour. Then the pilot finally came and we thank dude. It's 9. It's almost like 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, and it starts to come down the snow in Atlanta.
no.
I'm like, just get out of here, just freaking get out of here, because it's if we had to drive, it would have been 8+ hours or whatever. And I was making up plans. I was like, I can get them to like Tallahassee, and we'll all sleep and then do the rest of the morning. Like I'm like concocting every plan. It takes off. I just do some like Lamaze breathing for like 90 minutes on this flight. We land. We go to baggage claim. I'm dying. Of course, like I love him to death, but Jeff is just like Jeff. He's like herding cats. Like me and Matt are down in baggage claim with our bags, and he's like nowhere to be found. He's like, oh, I guess he went to like get food or something. And I'm like just down there like dying. And ultimate good brother Matt's like, do you want to? You like we can just Uber if you want. I'm like, you sure? You sure? He's like, yeah, just go. So I go to the house. You guys are at freaking the boathouse having the time of your life. Some $3,000 meal or whatever. That Herm told me you tipped like 60% or something. So I figure like, okay, I got to the house, I got to my room, I'll be fine. I like turn all the lights off my room, I get into bed, and then like maybe the worst of it comes. I'm like, oh no, like I can't even explain, like shakes and chills like a fucking crackhead, uncontrollably. My heart's like racing. Like I almost got up and called myself an ambulance.
Holy shit!
I'm like up, back and forth, and I'm freezing, and I'm just like shaking like this. And then I finally got up, and I don't even know where this came from me, but more vomit, just blah, like in the toilet, like insane. And then immediately it all stops, and I get so hot and sweaty, and just like finally passed out in bed.
That is crazy.
It was, I think, the sickest I've ever been in my life.
And by the way, when we walked into the house after the boathouse, it was so hot in the house. We were like, "Who the fuck put the heat on?"
I thought I was going to die.
It's Brian.
So then, and I was showing Liz, like, then if you watch the show, I'm still very, very, very sick the next day. I went to the bathroom at the lovely bathroom in Tin Roof. I couldn't even tell you how many times. There's points on stage where I'm just pinching my leg because my stomach's killing me and I'm like nauseous or whatever, and I'm just listening to these stories, but like got through it. So by like nighttime on Sunday, I finally, not normal, but I was like, I could live. But it was a lot. And I wish I wasn't sick and I could enjoy it more, like Matt said. Like Matt had the flight and he had to go. I don't know if we'll ever have a show where we both don't drink ever again. The situation there was pretty unbelievable.
I barely drank too.
That red cup that I have on stage, is it just a giant thing of Pedialyte? If you watch the show,
I came out with a big water.
Yeah,
big Tin Roof water.
But
it was so early though, and then by the time the show started, like I just was not having drinks, so I didn't have any really. I think I maybe had one before we went out, and then we had none on the stage. Normally, you guys are like, bring the drinks, and they were not coming.
Hey, listen, I'm just glad the show happened. Right?
That's back to what I was saying. I can't put over Matt and Jeff enough, like the professionalism and the kindness and the just overall chillness that they displayed in these like 48 hours. Like patience. So we could even go into more detail. About halfway through the show, I get the text from Delta, their flight's canceled home. They had like a 9 o'clock direct flight to Raleigh from Orlando. I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to tell these guys this, and then it was so canceled. There was no, like, this is very rare, no options, like didn't rebook. They said, we're looking for things, but there's nothing that fits your itinerary or something. I was like, geez.
Yeah, that's usually not good.
Not good at all. So I didn't even want to tell them. They didn't break stride. They still met everybody, took these awesome pictures. Justin Walsh, unbelievable job with that. Like, signed their unbelievable, beautiful autographs for everybody and took their time, and just, it didn't like break their spirits at all. And then Jeff like knew this guy that like was a fan that was coming that offered to drive them, and they're like, we'll just go with him.
It was just like figure fate with that drive. Also, if you're watching right now on YouTube, first of all, we didn't have this. We knew we were gonna have Justin Walsh do professional photo op. Tin Roof just had this like black curtain that just like you could pull. We're like, this is a perfect backdrop. Wait, do you have ladders? We went in the back and me and Herman got these ladders, and the professional photo op looked like you're at like WWE The World or fucking Fanatic Fest or something.
It was cool.
And Justin Walsh had the QR codes ready to go.
It was unbelievable. Like I said, the Hardys are unbelievable. The Major Pod squad is unbelievable. Everybody, pulled their weight and did, great things to really help the show. The interview is like a dream come true for me. Like, you know what I mean? Truly go out of your way to listen to it or watch it on YouTube. Like, it's not your typical like Hardy Boy interview. You know, we're not asking Jeff about wrestling Sting and being messed
Right.
up or whatever. You know, and it's like fun, unique Major Pod questions.
I showed Matt my sign.
Yeah,
My sign I made in
yeah, just
1999.
fanboying over them. And like I said, they couldn't have been cooler. And like
Yeah.
they did that drive home, it was supposed to be 8 hours. It wound up taking like 10 through the snow. And just not a single complaint, just nothing but thank yous and stuff. So they really are the freaking goats, man.
No, if I
I
was
think
the
he
Hardys,
tweeted at 4 a.m. that he got home.
Jeff's
Yeah.
doing TikToks with our goddamn hat on.
I love it.
Yeah.
I told the Hardys if I was them, I would have canceled. So, like, I'm serious. So like what they did, like they were pros, and they had the travel day from hell, but you wouldn't know it. They had smiles on their faces all day at the meet and greet during the show. Super cool guys, and like they're just true living legends. And I'm honored that we had it. And the show went on. Like I wish the circumstances were a bit different, but it happened, and I think the fans had a great time. The interview's up. Go check it out.
I'll also say this about Matt. So I was talking to Zachary Wentz this week about the show because he was there. And I was saying, you know what I love the most about Matt Hardy is that he has retweeted and posted the link to the show and the ticket prices, ticket links and all that more than anyone on our live shows ever combined.
Right.
So, like, we put the YouTube video up, and Matt's already tweeted it like 5 times. Quote tweets, actual tweets.
Right.
He
Matt
copied
gets
the
it,
YouTube
'cause
video.
He gets it.
He gets
Yeah,
it.
it was so great.
Yeah, what a weekend. We went to the without Brian, went to the boathouse the night before. Big Ricky, and if I tipped him 60, probably wasn't enough, to be honest. Not $60, 60%. That's how good Ricky
Herm was
is.
like, yo, that math was not math. And I was like, Broski, what are you doing?
We went to T-Rex after. Mark bailed on T-Rex. He missed it, but we saw a meteor shower as we were having a couple of beverages.
Yeah, do they normally have meteor showers there?
Yeah, that's why I go there.
Okay.
We did a little fig hunt at Echo Base, and then you guys did Epic Universe without me. Which, listen, I don't know if I ever experienced more FOMO.
I could tell you were messaging a lot.
Yeah.
What's going on? What did you guys do? What's this?
What's next?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
missed
was
it so
fun,
much.
except Mark catfished me to go on Stardust, which was zero fun for me.
Bro, I will say, in my old age, like a coaster like Stardust is too much for me. I say that all to say, I went to Six Flags in Saudi Arabia. They had the tallest, longest, fastest coaster ever. Bro, it was like someone played Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then they made it. That's
Dude,
what
I
it's like.
saw the clip, and there's no amount of money to make me get on that.
Oh, I would have done it.
Bro,
No
there's a
doubt.
windshield.
That's
fucking
disturbing.
Windshield.
I've never even heard of that.
I realized Stardust, what I don't like is the nothing over your chest.
You know what I don't like? No belt. Give me a belt. Because what if something opens and you're
Yeah.
I need an emergency belt.
Right.
I was saying that all these rides in Six Flags too. Give me a belt.
Oof. Dude, the Stardust one, I don't know why it didn't look intimidating to me. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention enough. And then we're on it, I'm like, instant regret.
I tried not to lie to you,
Because you catfished me.
but I did not tell you the whole truth.
Okay, we're not going to go deep dive in.
We named Mark for the day Merc because he's the shittier version of Kirk. Just fucking led us astray all day long.
I just need to hear these two things. Brian, opinion on Mario Kart.
It's the most disappointing ride in ride history, I think.
Thank you so much. That's exactly what I say.
Yeah.
Great. You walk up, you see the castle. Oh my God, the queue's insane, and then the bell rings.
The queue is insane. The whole world is insane.
Yeah.
I loved Donkey Kong Coaster. I want to take my kids on that
Yeah,
so
it's
bad.
fun.
It's so
It's fun.
simple and fun.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know who thought that Mario Kart should be a slow ride.
And it's like those weird graphic goggles too.
It
like,
doesn't
throw
make
me off.
your brain doesn't know what to look at because you have the crap in front of you, but then there's also the whole place is all
Real.
cool scenery.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any sense.
That's because you guys don't like video games. I'm playing this video game the whole time, loving it.
Yeah.
Look, like I said, not my favorite ride.
Like
Maybe,
it said, it's a small world's better than Mario Kart. I kind of agree.
maybe the worst ride in the park. Definitely the worst ride in the park. But
I love it. It's the worst ride in the park, but I love it. That makes no
yes,
sense.
but I still liked it.
All right. What about Frankenstein? Thoughts?
Also, I mean, I loved a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
The Harry
my number
Potter
one
ride was
right now.
awesome.
Yeah, I love the.
I wanted to punch Mark in the face after the water gun ride. I think the whole crew wanted to, actually.
Okay, but that's unfair because first time that I went on it, we did not get that wet.
Did you hear this story?
I did not. I would have not chose a water ride in the winter.
We're online, and as you get closer, there's like all these signs like, be careful, you will get soaked on this ride or whatever. And there's 8 of us. 7 of us go, Mark, nobody wants to get, we're all like, we don't want to get wet. And he's like, you don't, I've been on this, you don't get wet. It's just precautionary, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So we're like, you sure? He assures us that it's nothing. Yeah. And to be fair, people were getting off, they didn't look soaked.
Yes. We got screwed, and explain why.
So then, this is just shit luck, I guess. We go on it. Apparently, like, you can just go rogue and shoot the other boats and not play the game.
Right.
So this dad behind us is just drilling us the whole time.
Just a complete, just straight, like he's not shooting anything.
He's not even trying to play. He's just shooting our boat. And we were absolutely soaked. And we're all just screaming, fuck you, Mark, what the fuck? Like, it was horrible.
I had no idea that there was going to be this dad who
I went to retaliate, and he had like he was with his family and little kids, and they were like crying. So I'm like, I can't even get this guy back. And he's just drilling us. Yeah.
First time I went on, we barely got wet. Like little bit of spritz.
People were freaking soaked, bro.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to shoot the other boats.
No, he went rogue, but it's your fault for putting us in that situation.
Back to the Hardy Boys thing, and I'll be brief with this. Some people were confused that we put it up as the full episode. I talked about this.
It was like mind-boggling how people couldn't comprehend what was going on.
Yeah. So
I don't know
talked
how that's
about
not
this.
A fun surprise, though.
Yeah, right. I talked about this at great length on the Silver Linings, but I'll just say this: we decided to do this. We actually decided to do this 3 weeks before all the shit went down. We didn't even know about the snowstorm. The plan was to record the podcast record the episode 389 after we did the live show.
And it was gonna be some sort of like Q&A throwaway thing.
Yeah, we were going to just record something in the house, which we would have had enough time for because we got home. I took a nap. We all ordered food.
Yeah, but no broski.
We drank. Yeah, but I'm just saying we would have had the time. If there was no snow or whatever the fuck. But then we recorded a bonus podcast. So we could have done it, but without broski. Anyway, we decided this weeks ago. It has nothing to do with Saudi Arabia. It has nothing to do with WWE. It has nothing to do with the snowstorm. It was simply that we have been, for the last couple of years, trying to figure out what the fuck do we do with these live shows. They're great production. We're working really hard on them, and we're just putting them up for the Hart Foundation and up. And then Broski just had the idea, why don't we just give it to people?
Right. And it's not like we interviewed Jimmy Lloyd. It's the goddamn Hardy Boys.
Also, unbeknownst to us, all the clips and everything that we did with the ECW show did so well.
That's also true. Except Tommy Dreamer, right?
Tommy Dreamer is a death to our YouTube. You didn't tell him I said that, did you?
No, but I would. I tell him stuff like that all the time.
But no, the Sandman and the Raven interviews were really good stuff for our YouTube. So we just thought people would really enjoy it. And look, it's not happening all the time.
It's impossible.
This person posted this. This is actually a nicer version of the comment. He said, I'm pretty bummed that there wasn't a normal pod this week. It's cool that the guys gave us the Hardy Boys interview. But I actually like the regular pod way more. Okay, of course. Hopefully it'll be back to normal schedule next week because I've been worried things are going to change. Hopefully I'm very wrong. You are very wrong.
Very wrong.
Where could we even get that content weekly?
We addressed that nothing was changing with the podcast 1 month ago.
Right.
And I think also people listen, we've never skipped a brand new episode in 8 years, 8.5 years. Now, is it always the same format? No. But we've always given you something.
What, 5 times a year? It's different?
Even like the week before Christmas, I think we did like an all Christmas Q&A. Like that was a month ago. People forgot we did something like that. Right. You're not always going to get this format. 99% of the time you will.
Right.
And guess what? All the news and happenings that we missed in a week, we're going to double up right now.
You're get it right now.
So strap in, bud.
Buckle in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not changing anything. The podcast is very important to all of us, and someday you'll find out how important it is.
I almost spent a lot of money on a flight to Saudi Arabia. That's how important this podcast
Yeah,
is.
take that.
We did put you over in the bonus spot and say how much you were willing to sacrifice.
It was both a broski roast, but also a broski put over for a whole hour.
Yeah. Also, if you do listen to that bonus pod, for our Patreons. Mark is like half blacked out. Knick's full blacked out. So if you need context,
I have no fucking clue what I said on that podcast.
I do love that he must have been editing my Ask Matt Anything for the month because I asked him to edit out when my Uber Eats comes, but he doesn't. So there's like a whole like 5-minute thing.
Oh,
my
no!
My dogs are barking.
Hey, that's authentic.
And then I talked to the lady about my Uber Eats. She's like, "Oh, your trunk's open," and then my dogs keep barking. And like,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I did not know that
authentic
was in.
Matt content.
Shit.
it's all just in there. All right, but listen, we're gonna be back at Tin Roof. We love Tin Roof. Maybe next year. I'm not quite sure. Live shows are not dead. I don't know when the next
I'm
one will be.
already calculating Kowloons.
I have an idea for one in between that. We'll talk. off air. Yeah. So guys, it's not dead. But let's talk.
And we
about
kind of
this.
half announced the major meetup without you for Vegas.
I don't know if live show Vegas is necessarily dead. That's what I want to talk to you guys about.
Wow. Okay.
We'll see. But if not, there will be something, meetup or not.
Major meetup.
Let's talk about Brian.
Oh, wow.
What's with this new system, bro?
The new system, pal. It's the
Billy
new
Peck's in the
regime.
new system. Oh, now D's gonna just as we move on to the system, he's gonna hit us with all those pictures.
We were talking about this the whole time. You
Yeah,
couldn't do
let's.
this.
All right, there we go. The new system.
Sometimes you gotta let go of old memories to make new memories. You know, that's all. Taking over AMC Thursday nights at 9.
Is that Joe from work?
That is Joe from work, Bear Bronson, Cedric Alexander. The system got younger, faster, stronger, smarter. Very excited.
Can you just say one thing to Cedric for me? And this is a shoot.
Uh-huh.
He's got to switch to trunks. He has too nice of legs.
Oh, I haven't got eyes on those bad boys yet.
You could just see him through the.
Well, he used to wear trunks for sure.
Yeah, but he's got too nice of legs. Don't cover up those babies. You got thighs like that. You show them off.
I hear you. But yeah, I'm couldn't be more excited. Launched the new logos, a whole line of clothing on TNA merch that sold very well, I was told. And yeah, we're taking over. It's a very exciting time. And the brand new theme from Downstate available now, Spotify, iTunes. That's getting rave reviews. They crushed that one per usual. So
Yes. Downstate's the best.
yeah, very exciting times. Eddie's got the briefcase, got a world title shot.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I went to Saudi Arabia. We man, you got to see this stadium, this arena they built in 30 days, less than 30 days. It's wild. And good old C-Rat was in attendance, took a picture of my dark match. It was Trick Williams. I was the first entrance, the first match to be in this new arena. Historic.
cool.
But like I was walking out, I'm like, look at this entrance. It's unbelievable. And you can't really see, but like you see the real
Did they
Saudi
build that?
Arabia.
That's, like, baffling.
Bro, it's baffling. And the whole like Saudi Arabia skyline for real is behind it, so it all kind of blends in. So that was Friday night, and then Saturday was the Royal Rumble. Listen,
You made it.
I made it. It's been a while. It's been a while. Number 6, and I'm thinking this is a long entrance, but I'm like, I can't do the run. I did a power walk.
Oh man, I would love to get a little broski jog.
Bro, you'll love this. I got like so fired up that like 3/4 of the way down the ramp, I don't black out, but I start getting like lightheaded and I have to like stop. I stop and like collect my composure. Then I slide in to try to take out Oba. But super cool to be at the Royal Rumble. I want to thank TTD and Global
There's the
Wrestling for
blackout
the
right
gear.
there.
No, it's like right when I get like 3/4 down. But
First Royal Rumble since 2015.
They even put that in there.
Jeez.
Took that power bomb. Didn't really work out.
Oba's a bad mofo, man.
He's a bad mofo.
He's got a bright
Yeah.
future.
No topics on the mat though on that part.
No. But look at this gear. It tells a story. It's got Major Brothers logos, Zack Ryder logos, Major Players logos, Deathmatch King, Indie God, all this stuff. So I want to thank
The Mikey Whipwreck Dragon too. Right?
little Mikey Whipwreck Dragon inspired, little rated R if you see that in there, the Broski skull, but very very cool. TTD and Rick Michaels, they just dominate this gear. So listen, Mattel, I've given you 3 new gears in the month of January, and that's another thing too. It's crazy, like
3 televised matches, 3 sets of gear.
it's crazy. Yeah, that's true. Also, I was thinking about this. Like in the month of January for WWE, I've been in 5 different countries
Oh
in a
my
month.
god!
Wow.
Well, that's
wild.
over now, though, right?
It's over for this month, but yeah, it's just pretty wild. We have the picture of me and Chelsea D at all, or do we have that? Nah, he didn't put that one in there. But yeah, it was cool to see Chelsea's gear, very, very toyetic. So many people were super toyetic. It's the Royal Rumble, baby. So,
well, my
cool.
weekend was spent hosting a Royal Rumble get together. It was always fun. Everyone looks forward to that. Matt, how about my 5-year-old Madison won the Rumble pool for the second year in a row?
That son of a gun.
$150. So she's up $300 on Rumbles.
What?
What
How
does
crazy
a
is that?
5-year-old even do with $300?
Well, it's just in the little thing in her room. Anyway, awesome time. And then first Creative Pro Wrestling show of the year yesterday, guys. And there was some big things. Broski, did you see this?
Commissioner Myers?
Commissioner Myers.
The fact that you didn't have a cowboy hat just pisses me off.
I thought about it, but I wanted to rep the brand a little bit more. This brand new Creative Pro hat that's on sale now. Actually, there's some in the Whatnot store right now. Yeah, I've probably maybe mark a cage matches. I'm assuming I have close to the most cap matches of all time. I thought it was time to kind of
Retire.
put a pause on that and, be backstage. And this is, I think, the best call for me going forward at Creative Pro Wrestling.
I think personally, I think it's an abuse of power.
Guys, I'm sorry. I just need breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Arn Anderson went up for sale, and he sold out.
No, that was 50 minutes?
We'll talk about it later in the show with brand new Arn Anderson sold out.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. Boy, howdy. Woo-woo is all right.
Speaking of Arn, it's funny because Kit Wilson, he did this video or interview with Chris Van
No
Vliet.
Rumble appearance for Kit was a travesty, by the way.
Yeah, well, I think he's toxic. He doesn't deserve to be in it. But in this Chris Van Vliet interview, he said I was stiff. He said I broke his nose. He said
chipped
I knocked
his
out
tooth.
First of all, I think he's lying because my broski boot will hit you on one side of the mouth, and he got the dental surgery on the other side of the mouth. That's all I'm saying.
I smell collusion. I smell a real bear.
But I said something in the comments like, Arn Anderson told me to be snug because I was too pretty.
I saw this later.
Arn said something like,
I got a good toilet chuckle by this one.
Don't pass the heat on me. Something like that.
Don't put that heat on me, woo woo. That's what it said, something like that.
Yeah. We had a lot of follow-up. Guys, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. I gave Vinny, VSK, a great idea for a T-shirt. Did you see he made it?
He did, yes.
Do we have that to put on the screen here?
Up
I'm
for
over.
sale now.
My time.
All of his promoters were not very happy with the shirt.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sure he wrestled Eric yesterday, and I'm sure he went over his time at Creative Pro.
ProWrestlingTees.com/VSK. I love VSK. He just needs a little break ski. That's all he
Right.
needs.
Hey, VSK. Double duty yesterday at Creative Pro. Him and Bryce Donovan debuted as a tag team and won the Cap Bowl, and they looked freaking awesome.
I love that.
Well, hold on. Before you move on,
Okay, what do we
I'll just promote this. Nate Meat says Bear Bronson went from Beyond Wrestling in Cranston, Rhode Island to TNA Live on NBC. Yes. And this week, we're back in Cranston tonight, as if you're listening to that, and it's going to be Bryce Donovan versus Bear Bronson.
Oh.
And I'll be ringside with my new fur coat.
We really don't talk about video games in here, but I do want to mention the new 2K and all the different covers. Specifically, I want to mention the Attitude Era cover. And just again, Bully Ray, please. This is another reason why you should take Brian and I out to dinner every time you see us.
Oh, my God. We literally told him that. Said, you owe us again, pal.
He's been in the business how many years? Never been on a cover of a video game before. Unless I am mistaken.
Yeah.
He's only on a video game cover because Brian and I bullied him, pun intended, into signing that WWE nostalgia deal.
How about the day this broke? Matt Hardy said he was getting nonstop tweets about, what do the Hardys got to be in this? You got to get the Hardys in this. So hopefully WWE and the Hardys can work something out.
Yeah. So what about this, guys? It's very, very interesting. So we'll talk about it later in the show. But My Damn Toys on Instagram pointed out that the Steve Austin in that upcoming, or now that's released, SummerSlam Mattel set, wrong vest.
Got it right here.
Oh, stuff like that really.
I know.
Grinds my
this is
gears.
a fun set too, but yeah, we'll talk about it later in the show.
So if you're watching, the correct vest should have like a snake on the left side
and a
It's
DTA,
which I feel like that's not.
Ooh, even the back is like.
Yeah, it's not. it doesn't say like BMF or anything like.
Yeah, so that's
hell.
a bizarre mess up.
And the vest has been made before on the All-Stars Elite.
Holy moly, that figure.
So they
like
have
almost
used
20
the
years
vest
old.
before.
Well, this is why we need you, Broski, on the Elite Squad. You wouldn't let this happen.
Absolutely would not. Absolutely not. Would not let this happen.
I saw you really threw Ciampa out, huh? Good job.
Guys,
Good job.
listen, I said when I was coming in. Every
He
man for
he
himself.
tucked his tail between his legs and went running, I
Listen,
think.
I said if I'm coming back to this Elite Squad, like at least like hopefully Gargano puts up a fight. You know? Tommaso just said adios.
Yeah, he was like, oof.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. I mean, I'd be scared of me too in that paintball gun. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. All right. Now, this is really bizarre, guys.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I put this in the Facebook chat, but nobody said anything. We've talked about it for years. The infamous Doom WCW glue figures. Why are they in their gym clothes? It's
We've
because there's
uncovered.
studio reference shot of them in their gym clothes. But for years, there's been this weird Sting, luckily unreleased prototype. The Collectorati has found some reference shots of him in gym clothes. Could we have gotten the Sting in gym clothes?
It's like, I get it. We know, like, the person wasn't a wrestling fan, and this
Right.
is just a huge disconnect, but holy cow, bro.
Guys, if you're watching, you see it clear as day. But if you're listening, there is studio reference shots of Sting in gym shorts with the pink makeup. And then there's also it made it to the prototype
The figure's
stage.
already cast, so, like, oh, my God.
Bro, imagine if this would have come
That looks
out.
like a football player, like football pants.
Yeah. But
They
Sting,
must have told the guys like, they just need like body references. Just
Yeah,
go-
there's
just
some
go
huge disconnect between like what the boys were told they were doing and then the painter being like just a 0% wrestling fan, like never even seen wrestling before.
This is like, now I kind of want to get my hands on this prototype. Like before I wouldn't have wanted to.
Because it
But
didn't
now
make
it-
sense. Yeah.
Right, but
Well,
now I understand why it makes no
Yeah.
sense. Unbelievable. Wow, Collectorati, great follow on social media. Make sure
yeah, always
to
posting
check it
interesting
out.
stuff.
All right, tugboat guy Derek Shork. We've talked about this a couple weeks ago, the Warrior America, and he wrote a long ski post about the Warrior America. So I'm going to try to read this, or maybe Mark, could you read this?
On today's pod, there was a mention of the difference between the 1 of 5 classic Superstars Warrior America and the 1 of 3 employee version. Matt wanted my take, so here goes. I got my 1 of 5 in late 2007 from someone I got several high-end pieces from. It came with 2 handwritten letters from Warrior himself, another printed, signed COA, and even the original folder that all the documents were in, which also had a short note written on it, and it was signed by the Warrior. I assume the note is to the guy who originally bought it from Warrior. The 2 telltale signs of the figure's authenticity are the sticker on the box. Note, it says 2004 limited edition 1 of 5, and the stamp on the figure's left leg, which is the same marking. When I met the Warrior in 2013 at the first WrestleCon Mania 29 weekend, I brought the figure for the photo op. Warrior was surprised to see the figure, and we had a conversation about where/how I got it. He then told me about how 1 of the 5 was destroyed in Hurricane Sandy, and he even wrote a letter to the owner's insurance company to explain the value of the figure. That is John's or somebody else's?
What's
The Sandy one is John's?
John who?
Didn't John have one that got destroyed in Sandy? Or no?
No.
That's something-
Ringside
okay.
John?
Yeah, I thought so. Okay.
No, I don't think so. Actually, I'm
That might be, now that you're saying that could be true.
I'm not
thought
quite
it
sure.
was.
Because John had all stuff. Ringside for sure got hit. I was there, I know,
Yeah.
and badly. And John had like rare stuff.
For some reason, whenever anybody talks about the one destroyed in Sandy, I always thought it was John's. Anyway,
Reach out to him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might be possible.
I relayed this to Matt several years later, and it ended up in a lower third on an episode of Figure It Out. My figure even made an appearance at Live 2 during the Jeremy Padower segment. Years later, Jeremy shares a picture of the 1 of 3 employee edition, and 2 things immediately jump out at me. Number 1 is there is no stamp on the figure. Most, if not all, of the numbered classics have stamps on them with the edition number. Second was the date on the sticker, 2005. The 1 of 5 has a 2004 sticker. What I'm getting at is how was a smaller edition of the same figure made a year later, where there were
Carney,
samples
bro.
laying around, because obviously there were more than 5 made of the originals. That someone said, hey, let's box these up and call it an employee edition. Having the 1 of 5 seeing the 1 of 3 without a stamp and with a sticker from a year later has never really sat right with me. It seems like it would be too easy to have any figure laying around be boxed up and given a sticker, calling it whatever you wanted. Obviously, I'm biased, but in Classic Superstars lore, I think the 1 of 5 would be more sought after than the 1 of 3. We know the 1 of 5s were made for Warrior at his request. We don't know the true origins of the 1 of 3. Thanks if you actually read all that.
I mean, I'm going with Jeremy being a Carney son of a bitch,
But also, I don't necessarily think it's Carney because it is for the employees. Like, yes, they probably did have 3 extra and just, hey, let's make this an employee edition. It's like you don't have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, I don't think it's available to buy. And if Jeremy had 3 and one of them got destroyed in the fire, there's now 2.
I know.
But I agree with Tugboat Guy. In the Classic Superstar lore, I want the 1 of 5. I don't want the 1 of 3.
Same.
Well, wow, there it is right there from Tugboat Guy.
They all count, in my opinion, though, because they were made.
They all count.
Stickered.
Yeah, like if you're going to, like if Kyle Peterson, I don't know if it's in his book, he needs to count both of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Which I don't think I really understood this until Tugboat Guy made that whole post.
Tugboat Guy, I mean, people ask me, like, what's the one figure? This is the one I want right here. This is the one right here. This Warrior America.
Signed and graded.
I honestly wish it wasn't signed, but I believe they're all signed. I think they're all signed.
Because you got them from him, and he would sign them when he sent them out, right?
I have all the other Warrior. What a great picture right there with Warrior and Tugboat Guy. Tugboat Guy. We need to do a collection tour of his collection. But
Oh my God, yeah.
But yeah, I just love hearing these updates. And listen, I've been trying to get the Major crew to do an employee edition for years. Maybe this year is the year. I just got a text from John, Ringside John. He did not have the figure, so that's not his.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting. All right.
And also the giveaway this month or this week, Logan Paul, U.S. title.
Nice.
There's the fig fact right there from Figure It Out.
Figure It Out was great. What an
Maybe
show.
Figure It Out comes back with no Brian. Or Brian, you could still do it. You're TNA.
Definitely good. TNA
There's a
allows
partnership.
TNA allows all WWE partnerships.
Damn.
I love it. All right, guys.
I'll load your paintball gun for you, pal.
In some bittersweet news, I did not win Independent Wrestler of the Year this year. A little collusion, in my opinion. However, I'm glad it went to the person
I thought this was awesome.
that I had, I guess, in my opinion, feud of the year with. Shotzi Blackheart.
You passed the torch, kind of.
Wrestler. I mean, if this isn't passing the torch, I don't know what is.
Pretty awesome.
Right.
Shotzi not only winning Indie Wrestler of the Year, but one of the 4 superstars on the cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Do we have the picture of that, D? Look at that. Look at
There's
this.
4 covers.
Sasha Banks, Tony Storm, Shotzi, Cody. But part of me's like, fuck, that should have been me.
Sorry, pal.
But super proud of Shotzi, the year of Shotzi.
Garage Beer champion still?
Garage Beer champion still. Her big
Damn, I
rubber
wanted
guy.
to get that from Mackenzie, but I got to find the one with Shotzi on the cover. Actually, she loves Mercedes too, but
Yeah, the big
got
rubber
50,
guy,
50
guys.
chance there.
People have been receiving the big rubber guy. It's getting like a new resurgence because like it shipped early. But now people who ordered the whole set's getting her.
Right.
It might be
It's like too nice.
one of the best big rubber guys we have ever
And
made.
little plug for her. She's got a whatnot, and she sells them on there. I mean, at the time, I'm sure she's going to sell out at some point, but
Oh yeah,
and she's done some like wildly awesome, like done up inscriptions and pictures and really fun autos.
yes.
And we're all huge fans of her husband.
Jesus. the
Yeah, Mark
man.
shook his hand and said, "Big fan, big fan."
He's the man. Also, guys, I want to thank everybody who pre-ordered Hillbilly Jim and Tito Santana. If you missed out, sorry about your damn luck, but the pre-order was the order. That is it. But
I made a post. I made a video to try to explain to y'all that don't understand.
That's right.
With examples.
That's right. Two new figures up right now for the month of February. It's Jacques and Ray, the Rougeau brothers, Raymond Rougeau.
We're all American boys.
Jacques Rougeau. And I don't know if you can tell from these images, but these are not renders. These are prototypes. We've been working around the clock, working in silence, making sure the delay, obviously we can control delays, but we don't want them to happen. So we've been working as far in advance as possible. So these are prototypes. Ready to go. Jacques and Ray, the Rougeau brothers, with the flags. I think perfect addition to the LJN Big Rubber Guy family.
Perfect. If this was 1989 and the LJNs lived on, this would be the next logical step.
100%. Get those right now. CollectMajor.com. Available until February 28th. Jacques and Ray. I can already picture them getting signed a nice yellow, a nice blue. Even a red, white, and blue to match the flag.
I got an appearance with the Mountie this weekend, actually.
Do you? Ooh. So get the Rougeau brothers right now on CollectMajor.com. And up next is the news brought to you by Garage Beer.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has a new tag team partner, Garage Beer.
Scratch that figurage and scratch that beerage with Garage Beer.
Every tag team needs a name.
And here it is, Major Garage Beer.
Garage Beer is light, refreshing, and made with the highest quality ingredients.
You can choose between the light beer or my favorite, the lime beer.
And with only 95 calories, it's the smart beer to drink.
I'm Brian Myers, the most professional drinker.
I'm Smart Mark Sterling, and I love beer-flavored beer.
And I'm always ready, Matt Cardona. And the Major Garage is always open.
Last time we partnered with Garage Beer, things got a little out of hand. But this time, we're doing things more professionally.
Classic!
More class!
Guys, why can't we enjoy both?
More polished!
Good idea!
It's a crisp, refreshing partnership. Built on integrity and teamwork. And focus.
Let's go! Let's party!
That Major Pod Airbnb was loaded with Garage Beer, and so was Mark Sterling when we did that bonus pod.
Bro, that was a great... I don't know if it was the most themed Airbnb we've had, but it was the best location-wise, in my opinion, and everyone had their own bathroom, right?
Never
God,
again are we going to another place. I told D, write this down. Find this one every time.
It was great, right?
Instead of 45-minute drives to everything?
Everything was so close.
Bro, game-changing.
What was it? Epic was like 5 minutes away, right?
Bro, 9 minutes or something.
Only TTD had to sleep in a kid's bed. But everybody
did?
else had he slept in the Mario bed.
Oh, well, J. George was in like a house too or something, I think.
But still, there were still beds.
Then your own bathrooms and stuff. Holy smokes. And it still had all the other things, like a giant living room and a pool. Not that I went in there.
When I pulled up to the house, I'm like, oh, man, it looks kind of tiny. But everyone had their own room, their own bed,
Unbelievable.
It was crazy. Yeah.
own shower.
Felt like a little vacation.
But, Garage Beer is flowing. We got to figure out a way to get to Orlando before next January. We got to figure something out because
Before next January.
Before next January, yeah.
Prosky wants to do it again.
All right, guys. So let's go to some Major Garage Beer every single week. Use the hashtag Major Garage Beer. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize.
Oh.
RSG Entertainment. Drink Garage Beer. He just has a sticker there. And that must be one of the free stickers.
That sticker matches Broski's Toyota Gira.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
What is this collection? Just like Roman Reigns, Retro Broski,
Cody and gym clothes.
Cody and Jim Clothes.
All just top guys.
Very, it's a top guy collection.
Who's the guy in the suit
Very
in the back?
rare
That's Corey
Ghostbuster
Graves.
Chelsea Green.
Random Corey Graves. Wow, this is a hell of a collection.
I love it. That's a great
Collect
collection.
what you want to collect.
All right, guys. I thought this day would never come. Out of nowhere. After 2 years and 5 months, Asylum Allstars are shipping from the factory.
I often wonder, like, and I guess I'm going to get heat for saying this because everyone thinks I'm such a homer for them, but Powertown's so under attack and scrutiny, and this company just no one says a thing about. But I'm also thinking it's because no one pre-ordered these, so they don't care.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I will say, honestly, I don't know if I pre-ordered them or not, but because of
You
what
can't search Asylum like in your
I
email?
can't, but because of what this company has done, I've already decided that when they come, I'm not collecting them. Even if I did pay for them, I'm selling them right away.
Right.
I'm not getting behind this company, and I'm going to sell my
Karate Man?
Series 1.
A
Dude,
gimmick
Karate
that came
Man.
from 2020.
Paul Orndorff, Sergeant. Now listen, the figures do look okay. Sergeant Slaughter, Paul Orndorff. There's a Tatanka.
Like
the
evil
Tatanka's a
Tatanka? I don't know
Yeah,
what
an
that is.
Eddie and Black Tiger 2-pack, which
I didn't realize that was a 2-pack.
I didn't realize it was a 2-pack either. I think it looks really cool. And I remember Karate Man. I remember, opening these over, or maybe it was 2 years ago, the first set, and I was impressed with them. But because of the time, and not only the time, but the lack, and again, Powertown in the same boat, the lack of communication over these 2.5 years. I just can't get behind this company. I can't.
Man, oh man.
There's too many people doing good to help out a company who is not doing good.
And I don't want to speak for them, but I can't see anything coming after this. Like, this is just like,
Oh God.
we fulfilled our obligation, and this is probably
Yeah.
not.
And listen, I'm glad they
line
did
going
that.
forward, right?
I'm glad they fulfilled the obligation.
Right, of course.
But oh man, okay, think about this. I believe it's the cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated where I'm the indie god with Seth Delander that these are featured on the back cover. So that's 2.5 years ago.
Right. So that's a long time ago.
That's a long, and think about it. So if they're on the back cover of that, they must have been in production or at least like tooled and all that stuff months before that to get the photos made to be on the magazine.
Right.
So how long did it take?
What
You know?
happens?
I don't know.
What happened?
Listen, and we know firsthand as a small independent toy company, delays happen, shit happens, things you can't control. But 3 years,
But
come on.
I can't recall seeing one like fan complaint or like
but you're not-
outrage.
But you're not on the underground like they're like I'm on the wrestling figs message board. There is some heat.
I know Karate Man himself has washed his hands of this company.
He was an owner of the company at one
I
point,
know,
right?
Yeah, it's all gone.
Jesus. All right, and speaking of Shotsi and how much I'm jealous of her, okay? How did she get this deal?
Bro,
U2s?
this one got me a little bit too. What?
How did she get this?
I don't know.
A 9-inch plush, a 5-inch plush keychain.
And
What?
they're awesome. I know.
This is mainstream. This is not making your own little buddy thing.
Yeah. U2's is
U2's
the real deal.
Shotzi. How did she do it?
Very cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
It makes me like, all right, we got to crank out some more Shotzi merch, guys. Let's take advantage of
We
this.
are. We got something in the works.
This was interesting. The basic fun. I'm thinking about getting a guys Stretch, Hogan, and Warrior. What do you think?
They look like they're in swim shorts.
Yeah, they do look a little strange in those little biker shorts.
It's adorable. I mean, not for
it's
me.
cute.
But
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get them. It might.
I
be
like that they got
impulse
Hogan's
buy.
hot dog tan to a T, though.
Nice little hot dog tan. I will wait to see them in person. I do. I kind of dig them.
Yeah,
I'm
it's fun.
a stretch. I'm
Fun
a
item for a
stretch
kid.
mark. I'm a good old stretch mark. So really, really cool.
You're a stretch mark.
I'm a
I am.
stretch mark.
I am. The Playmobil. Well, we talked about these briefly. Did we not last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So here we go. We have some more accessories.
Oh,
He's a big Playmobil Mark boy, so
A lot of people are. A lot of people are. This is a big international brand, not like prominent here in the States, but it is big, very internationally, based out of, I think, Germany.
And they do some big licenses. Like I've owned Back to the Future. I've owned
Yeah, they just
Ghostbusters.
started doing the big licenses about 5 years ago. I think it started with like Scooby-Doo, and then they've done Back to the Future. They did Ghostbusters. They did Star Trek. So 1/24th scale, 3-inch figures. These are all going to retail under $10. These were shown off at London Toy Fair and Nuremberg Toy Fair. It's Toy Fair season, so New York Toy Fair coming up very soon.
We'll be there, guys.
So yeah, whole spread shown off. Big new license for them. I think there was a few other licenses that they've gotten, but getting into that wrestling space now with World Wrestling Entertainment LLC.
Oh my God.
This is fun.
So The Rock, some collectors and fans were puzzled by the monster truck choice, but this is a pre-existing tool that they have it was like a stunt. It was like a stunt monster truck with
Right,
the
that's
tools.
fine.
So
Cool.
just
It's a
reskinned
toy,
it.
guys.
I mean, guys, this shouldn't be taken so seriously. It's freaking.
Collectors like to take things seriously.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know what I mean. Like the
Yes.
accuracy shouldn't.
Oh
this
yes,
is-
and this is completely. We will be getting in. I mean, the various illustrations here of inaccuracies. Like technically, that's like Attitude Era mixed with his Polynesian tattoo. Oh, it's not on-screen accuracy. This is really cool. So that was the Rock monster truck, and these are similar to Lego, to where they all have set numbers. So 71955 for the Rock. This is 71956. This is the Raw Ring Collector set.
I think it looks awesome.
John Cohn will be needing this because it does include a referee figure. It is
Not
a little
pictured, huh?
It's a little obscured behind the Rollins, so it includes Rollins, CM Punk. CM Punk does come with the world title, and there is also a cameraman figure as well. There's
What? See, come on. I like that.
It comes with ring steps, comes with a breakaway table, comes with a steel chair, and it has like a backdrop for like ring interviews or even an entranceway. Technically, it can double as both. There's the cameraman there. There's a later shot of like a Hogan where you can see the referee, and it has the updated shirt, dark gray referee
Punk's
shirt.
hair is wildly accurate.
I mean, no knee pads on Punk, so go back to those
That's
jacket
my
days.
what like the guys in trunks need knee pads. That's my one gripe with these. These are fun. I get it. They're unique. Playmobil is like a legacy product. But yeah, when wrestlers have no knee pads and that's not what they really wear, it's so awkward.
I agree.
Yeah, I think those might even be the boot mold potentially, to where it looks like there's like a tongue sticking up. So there's going to be several inaccuracies like this Attitude Era multi-pack. So we have
I love that. That's cool.
very cool.
But why do they Undertaker didn't look like this in the Attitude Era? It's like revisionist history. They always do this. This is like
That must be like what
Taker.
WWE supplies them with.
That is
wrong.
what That's what happened.
Right?
It's like
Yeah.
that's their version, in my opinion, of like evergreen
Even Hunter
Taker.
didn't have those red logos
Yes.
on his knee pad till
So that is, I believe,
deep into Ruthless Aggression era, right?
But even like the cover of the Attitude video game is Triple H from Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, and even the Monday Night War edition has. I have a picture of it, but yeah, there's a Ruthless Aggression Booker T on the cover, a Ruthless Aggression Eric Bischoff on the cover, and I think a Ruthless Aggression Undertaker on the Monday Night
That's
War
why
edition.
they need me back at WWE.
Yeah. Again, the paintball gun. Doof, 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 doof. Get these guys out of there.
This is like the merch vest, Austin. So whatever they were supplied for
I'm
for the
fine
vest,
with that. I'm
it's like
fine
the
with
merch
that.
vest.
I'm fine with that.
2018 Undertaker or so, 2018, 2019 Undertaker, and then this is like a long-haired version of Triple H, but with 2016 gear when he did the world title run with Roman. So a lot of
Let's not waste too much time on these.
oh
since
yeah,
we've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
them all.
So yeah,
you know?
these are paint models here that were shown off at London Toy Fair, also shown at Nuremberg Toy Fair, and probably will be shown off at
Like I said, it's a cool thing. It's two
New York Toy Fair.
legacy, like, WWE and Playmobil. It's two big things coming together.
I think this is great.
That I
hope
appreciate.
I hope it sells well. I hope it continues.
Yeah, this should be. I mean, there's even specialty stores near me. There's specialty stores.
Yeah,
that
like
carry
a
bunch of
specialty
Playmobil.
modern day toy store always
Very,
has Playmobil.
very big overseas. You go to like an overseas like Toys R Us or Toy Store. These are always there.
Right.
And so that was the multi-packs and auxiliary items. Now we're getting into like the main line kind of items, the single pack closed box figures, because these do require some assembly. So they are constructible figures.
Hogan's cool. I like the Hogan.
Little David
Yeah.
Crosby hair he's got there.
But we've talked about these, so let's just rapid fire. Come
Yeah,
on.
these are just paint models that were shown. But, I mean, no physical products. There's the referee in the background. It's got like a brown hair piece.
All right, I'm
Ooh,
going to just
Cohen's
say it's
gonna need
Hogan,
that.
Austin, Roman, Cody, Rhea, Triple H, Cena. Like,
Austin,
they look great.
is that the Mario Kart helmet on that Austin?
Yeah, it's the helmet you wore in
Yeah.
in the ride.
Goggles will be available in a future accessory set.
Oh, there we go.
Look at
Oh,
that
Roman's
hair.
cool.
Listen. I think these are really cool, especially if you collect other lines and they're all kind of in the same universe, like Funko style.
Yeah, if you're like
I'm
Michael
also.
LaPuma,
All right, I'm gonna make another gripe. They got them just like I know they're using like existing things, but these are jacked dudes. Like, you got to get some torsos made.
I thought the same thing.
or something.
Like the coat looks
Cody's
okay
cool.
because it's
But
covered
Cody's
with coat.
covered by the coat, so he gets a pass.
Yeah.
Even has his tattoo underneath, it looks like. Rhea Ripley. I mean, obviously they
China.
couldn't do all of her tats, so.
Looks good.
And John Cena. So I think this is like the world title. Maybe they'll eventually do the other one. But,
Legs.
yeah, and the armband doesn't connect, but it is what it is.
Guys, these are
a $7.99
Playmobil's toys.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Well, nowadays collectors, at least in the wrestling figure space, they're not used to all these inaccuracies. Whereas if the internet was at its height when Jax was making the stuff, they would
Oh my
face
God.
so much
I
scrutiny.
know.
And Triple H. And now we're moving on to some Funko Mystery Minis. The return of these, and I think like over 10 years or so.
Yeah, I love the first ones they did. They were like more Legends-esque, but this is more current guys. So there's Roman, Cody, Cena, Rhea, The Rock, and Jey Uso. Maybe
I like
if this is
when these came out
successful.
like 10 years ago. I love these. So
Yeah,
I wish they had
yeah.
like kept going. So this is cool.
And similar situation, kind of similar with the Playmobil. There was like that Macho Man Randy Savage with the cowboy hat and trunks.
Yeah,
there was
like
Kevin
a
Nash
Diesel,
without pants. Yeah.
Diesel with the singlet with no pants. But these are fun. Always fun molds from the mystery minis. I'm a big fan of these.
Oh, I
So
didn't realize
different
Cody's
designer
torn
this time
pec
around.
Cody. Holy smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, with the sledge. I like that.
Different designer this time around. We'll see if and there's all 1/6 chance of winning each of these or whatever, so they're all equally packed out, so you all have an equal chance. None is more heavily weighted than the other. And then some new pre-orders going to Mattel, some new WWE pre-orders, main event series 165, first time
I
in the
can't
line.
wait to get that Cody and pop on a broski head. It's gonna be Nightmare Factory broski custom.
So yeah, we talked about these before. It's Cody, Cena, Hollywood Hogan, Ethan Page, and Sol Ruka. Sol, big Royal Rumble appearance. So I'm sure this figure will be.
It's
TNA
already-
appearance too last week.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's I don't even think it's available on Ringside anymore. So maybe their back order will go up
I
momentarily.
can
The
see
first,
that being a very hot figure. Yes.
yeah,
The Hogan
it's-
with that nice tan, heel
Yeah.
Cena, Ethan. This is gonna be a hot set, I think. To be honest, if you really think about it, like
I told the Eagle, I said, you're in a set with Cena and Hogan. That's an accomplishment.
yeah,
Wow.
You know, alone.
first
awesome.
like technically like in ring O2 NWO
I
Hogan.
like it.
Also main event showdown. So featuring
Nice.
the WrestleMania bout
There she is.
between Cena and Cody. I think like it's not really based off a specific match. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre to commemorate their feud, and a special offering with Cactus Jack paired with Hot Mess Chelsea Green with first time in the line United States Championship.
Guys,
Women's United
I
States.
bought 100 of these.
No, you didn't.
Well,
Yes,
that
I
must be
did.
why they're no longer listed. The
I
pre-order.
bought 100 Cactus Jacks and Chelsea Greens. I bought 100.
God, you're sick.
I don't think that's enough, to be honest.
Well,
You got all those 100s
I
and then the
preach
full
this to
set.
anyone who will listen. When you get a figure, there can never be enough.
Especially a 2-pack like this. Like, come
Every
on.
single time I've gotten a figure, I think I have too many, and then one day they're just
Bro,
gone. And
I
you're
had
like,
from Super 7, after I'd already bought the initial run of the Jurassic one, I bought like over 700, and I thought I'll have them forever. Dude, I think I have like 10 left.
no, holy smokes.
Well, you were selling them very cheap.
I
Yeah.
know.
I bought 2 of them.
I had a couple signed ones coming to my whatnot,
Yeah.
by the way, guys. Shout out Rockin' with Dan.
So these are available now for pre-order through Ringside, but will be hitting shelves later this summer. Also available on Ringside is Greatest Hits Wave 11 with CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, and Logan Paul. So all different refreshes of the character. Potentially the images are what the outfits might be based off of. It could be a street clothes CM Punk using that Mattel Creations exclusive buck with the pants. So we will see. Time will tell when ecom photos are released of that. Also, from the Vault Series 8, featuring
You're
Bubba Ray,
welcome, Bubba. You're welcome, Bubba.
Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley,
Unreal.
Booker T, and Stevie
Do I
Ray.
need those signed, guys? I feel like I don't.
No.
Because I already have the 2-pack signed, and that's like
No, you don't
so
need signed.
ECW'd out. I don't think
I don't
need
think you
it.
do. I
Okay,
don't think
thank
you
you.
do.
I needed some reassurance there. Thank you.
And last for the pre-orders through Ringside Collectibles is Ultimate Edition Wave 31, featuring John Cena, Randy Orton, and Chelsea
Top
Green.
guys.
Guys,
Yep.
I also want to mention I bought 100 of these Chelsea Greens.
Bro, what?
Think about it, though, bro. Like we just said, if you made a random Chelsea Green, I'd probably buy 100 of them over time.
Right.
This is her 2-pack with Mick Foley and the
Yeah.
gear that she won the U.S. title. I even asked Chelsea, like, and she said this is the only figure that she cares about the gear that she's in.
Right.
Because besides the 2-pack with Mick,
I mean, and
the
I'm sure Deacon maybe correct. It'll have the soft goods like thingamajig, right?
Yeah, it's going to have the
called.
skirt.
Yeah.
yeah.
And by the way, if you're a Major Pod completist, I think this is part of the Major Pod family because they announced this on our live show, right?
Yeah.
And it's the gear she won the belt in, right? At Nassau
Yeah.
Coliseum?
Yeah.
Yeah. My kids were there cheering her on.
I will certainly be getting this.
And the last item that was shown off, exclusive to Mattel Creations, a made-to-order
This blew
first
my
ever,
mind.
This
first
blew
ever
my mind.
WWE collector doll, part of their line of collector dolls, 11-inch collector dolls, starting with Rhea Ripley. We'll see, depending on how this offering goes, if future ones get made. But Mattel nails the soft goods, nails the 1/12 form
Yeah, I
factor
would assume
with
this
female
has to
figures.
crush in sales for this to continue.
It is 75, so
Yeah, I clicked it and saw that price. I went,
but it is.
I'm a little confused. Who is the
It's Rhea
customer? I know that, but who's like a child? Is it like, I don't know, Brian. Do you buy $75 dolls for your kids?
I like me who buys everything for the kids. I was about to buy 2, and then I was like, ooh, maybe not.
It is a collector doll. This is
It looks
a collector-focused item. That's why it has alternate hands. That's why.
Yeah.
So it is incorporating some of the adult
Stand,
play
like
patterns.
dolls don't normally come with stands like that.
Yeah, it's a collector doll. It's a part of their one segment, and I think they have several that are available currently through Mattel Creations. But it includes the World Championship, includes soft goods vest. I'm sure Colton Toms, associate marketing manager at Mattel, assisted with this item in particular, has all of Rhea's tattoos. I think they said this was SummerSlam 2024 in terms of what it is inspired off of. Even the top is soft goods, has real metal chains.
Looks, I mean, it
Ridiculous.
looks
Rooted hair.
top-notch, like unbelievable.
Rooted hair will be pre-styled, inkjet printing. All the tattoos underneath the mesh, fishnets.
Broski, if we get a Chelsea like this, you buying 100
I don't know if I'm at 100 of them.
for $75 a pop?
A lot of great stuff here. We for some reason, D, there's no Grapplers and Gimmicks news, but there was a lot of stuff here from Grapplers and Gimmicks the past 2 weeks. He showed the Just Incredible and Aldo Montoya.
And then altered the torso because people
Yeah.
complained.
So I'm always listening. There's the Aldo Montoya and the Just Incredible.
Which Aldo to me is like a home run. Could have been a Hasbro guy, so definitely with that.
So I think I'll definitely get the Aldo. The Just Incredible, I'm not
Well,
quite sure.
which one are you going to get? There's 2 competing PJ Polacco figures. The Retro
Well-
War.
Well, when Zombie, that's true. I probably will keep Zombies, but I'll get whoever one comes first and then do a comparison in hand. I'll probably end up having to keep Zombies, and then
Mitch's will be first. That's a period.
I mean, there was.
also- he also
there was
showed
a-
off the big Valboski coming soon.
I saw body slam action there.
I like that because that's kind of like how I would have made him with like a Psycho Sid
Right.
body.
Yeah, this was shown off probably like 2.5 years ago with the Springer mechanism.
Oh yeah, it was totally different, right?
Yeah. So he has altered the pose now with his new sculptor, Rocco. So
Sal Sincere is in stock.
In stock. I need that, Mitch.
I was using Rick Martel, the model of Sal Sincere.
Which is exactly what that pose is and everything. So yeah.
So I got to get that. And then do you see
I saw I'm Facebook friends with Tom Brandy. He wrote a really nice post like 40 years in the business and it finally happened. I thought that's pretty cool.
Wow.
You know what
That's
I mean?
pretty sick. And then Regium figures of, we have Sean Mooney, Lord Alfred Hayes, and Norm MacDonald.
and these were all shown off probably about 2.5 years ago. or so.
That's a lot of untoyetic suited men in 6-inch form, but is what it is. I get it.
I can't imagine spending the big bucks on
$80
Norm
on a
MacDonald.
Lord Alfred Hayes.
I
6-inch.
I want Lord Alfred Hayes a big rubber guy, and our figures are $50. I get it.
Yeah.
So, and we
We'll
just made
see.
Sean
I mean,
Mooney.
I don't want to judge. So far, the Godwins were pretty fun and impressive to me. So
And these are all just renders, by the way.
yeah,
At least of
we're
those.
a long ways. But I see what he's doing, trying to get his money's worth on that suit.
Also, guys, at the live show, I don't know if we can pull up photos in time. I'll try to get on my phone that we showed off Hardy Boys Major Stars.
He's got him.
Oh, look at that.
Bro.
Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. And guys, I will say this is part of Series 3. We have the prototypes. Like we just of not just the Hardys, of everyone else, and we will show them off at Toy Fair in a couple weeks. Series 3 might be my favorite set.
Yeah, it's such a fun set. And there's a bonus guide, just like the way we did Sabu.
Yes.
I this was my vision. I'll take the heat for this if you don't like it. I said they wore these all whites when they won the NXT tag titles. I think it would be like pretty freaking unique Hardy figures. I think these are going to be unbelievable signed. They're going to ridiculously toyetic. Also, like, you know, if you want to take your major stars out of the box too. So super cool.
And I want to give a shout out to Battle Stories, who made an awesome Royal Rumble little commercial using our major stars.
I can get it loaded up.
Let's
If
do
we
it.
play it, it has that hacksaw music, so I'm not sure.
Oh, would that ruin it, Mark?
I don't think so. It's pretty short.
Yeah?
I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Well, we'll show it
Hi,
later
Mark.
on.
This past weekend
I'll
was
get
the
it
Royal
loaded up.
Rumble. It's a big event that happens in wrestling.
I have
every
only
January.
seen the one where you two wrestle.
No, kayfabe.
Okay.
All right, well, let's go to some news from Ringside. New pre-orders from this vault. Series 8 with the Dudley Boys and Harlem Heat. Ultimate 31 with Chelsea Green, John Cena, and Orton. Main event 165 with Sol Ruka, Ethan Page, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Main event 2-packs 26 featuring Chelsea Green, Cactus Jack, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. Elite Greatest Hits with CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, and Logan Paul. And let's go to the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase. And when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
It's the Ringside Top 10. You just got 20 figs and your wife is mad again. Ringside Top 10. They got big brother guys and majors you can bend. Ringside Top 10. For over 30 years, John's proved this ain't a trend. Ringside Top 10. Make sure you use code MAJOR for the discount at the end.
All right, number 10, Dominic Mysterio, Ultimate 29. Number 9, Cody Rhodes, the Winged Eagle, Defining Moments. Number 8, Great Khali, Elite 123. Number 7, Penta, Main Event 163. Number 6, Obafemi, Elite 121. Man, you're going to have to get some Obas to be catching some Radio Silence Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, boy. I knew that was a bad idea when you went for that.
Oh, I know. I should try to throw him over the top.
Yeah.
Number 5, Ultimate Edition 31, set of 3. Number 4, Randy Orton, Ultimate Edition 31. Number 3, Chelsea Green, Ultimate 31. I'm sure those hundreds I bought helped that a little bit.
Good God.
Number 2, Penta debut. And number 1, John Cena, Ultimate Edition 31.
Wow, good for a big match, John.
And up next is weekly purchases brought to you by Major and CollectMajor.com.
Big match in my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I've got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster cut. Video silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all. All right, guys, weekly purchase brought to you by Major, CollectMajor.com. There's so much stuff. The Rougeau brothers are up. Don't forget Pro Wrestling Tees. Get your Tanahashi. I mean, there's got to be, I don't know, 100 Tanahashis left. I can't believe that, like, if this was in stock, I think it'd be gone. I understand people don't want to wait, but guys, this is it. Like, there's only 1,000 made. So get those.
I also want to take this time to make Broski extremely jealous. Take a look at this.
You son of
Autograph
Ooh.
Ethan Page Major Stars I got from my good friend who made a little special appearance at the Major House and brought this as a gift.
Really? He didn't bring one for me?
He brought two, one for me and one for Kanik.
That
and,
son of a bitch.
Look at that. Even got a little All Ego inscription on the side there.
Damn.
Very cool. Shout out Ethan Page. Major Stars Series 2 available. CollectMajor.com. And then, Broski, I'm sure you got this last weekend as well.
I do not have that yet.
Autographed Shotsi Big Rubber Guy in my Defender. All available. CollectMajor.com.
Yeah, go to collectmajor.com right now. We have some Big Rubber Guys in stock, Major Bendies in stock. So much stuff. But like I said, Battle Stories put together a nice little Royal Rumble commercial featuring the Major Stars. Because Major Stars, guys, they're so much more than just a display piece. Yes, you can keep them and get them signed, autographed, or just keep them in the box. But they can be played with. And to show that, check out what Battle Stories do.
Ho!
Oh yeah, X very fun. Nice.
I love that facial sculpt on that hacksaw. It's like so fun.
Such a great little commercial from Battle Stories. But yeah, you can move these guys around. You can play with them. There's articulation, accessories with hacksaw. So yeah, Series 1 and 2 up now, collectmajor.com. Series 3 is getting worked on. And we plan on making even, like, man, they're just, in my opinion, my favorite thing that we've done. Better than the Bendies, better than the Big Rubber Guy. I just love the presentation.
Talk to Garage Bear what the plan is for that Bill Murray. People are asking, and I have no idea.
And guys, I was going to plug this AA Arn Anderson that went on sale today, but it's already sold out. The Enforcer, Arn Anderson, limited edition 500. Get it. I would say get it now, but now you have to get it on the secondary market.
Oh, no, and that's never fun.
That's never fun. I love this, the toyetic yellow. We improved the eyebrows, so he's kind of mean mugging. Let me let him breathe right here, the Enforcer. AA Arn Anderson.
Is woo-woo doing all right?
Oh, yeah. I love this mold for Arn.
Don't put that heat on me.
Oh, yeah. Check this out. The Enforcer. Arn. And I love the yellow. People were questioning, why yellow? Because it's never been done. It's different.
Right. It's trying to spice things up. And he wore that at Super Bowl 91, I believe, if you guys really want to look into it.
Oh, man. I absolutely love this figure. It's going to be a fronter of my collection. And not to say we won't make more Arn Andersons, right? We made him in red. It's like, if we're going to do another one, white.
To me, it's black. Like a WWF one, and then it's a WCW one.
No, I think they're both WCW. I don't think that other one I consider Four Horsemen.
Oh, yeah, I guess it isn't, right? But you can count it as a Brainbuster one if
you certainly
that's what
could.
you want.
And maybe we could repaint him one day to be more Brainbuster.
White trunks.
Yeah, so get that. Every single week, guys, use the hashtag CollectMajor. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize. Who won this week?
Here we go. 80s Wrestling Fan did. 80_wrestling. My Savage Pafo collection of Big Rubber Guys. Collect Major. Look at that.
Oh, man. That USA Macho. You didn't get yours yet, Brian?
I haven't got no. I'm waiting.
USA Macho shipping. The MLB Macho shipping.
Cincinnati Reds Macho shipping, yeah.
The Genius. Lanny Pafo shipping. Coco Beware shipping. Sean Mooney. I don't even have them yet, but people have been getting them. So
I'm eagerly anticipating them as much as our fans are. Yeah.
And there's also something coming that we haven't announced that's going to be an in-stocker. So a lot of cool stuff dropping from Major, collectmajor.com. So weekly purchases.
Wait, Broski, real quick. I just noticed this when your picture went big. What's with that Broski cut? You're showing so much shirt.
Well,
too much shirt for Mark's liking, bro.
Shirt that I got in Saudi Arabia, Royal Rumble shirt. It barely says Royal Rumble now. I don't want to say Royal Umble.
Yes.
So this is the most I could cut to still get a little bit of the
I'm sorry that happened to you, pal.
You basically have sleeves. It's crazy.
No, stop it.
Okay, all right. What
the sellout? You've changed.
No, stop it. So when we were at Echo Base, Brian, I'm going first. Sorry. When we were at Echo Base, Brian was not there. He did not make it yet, but he
didn't want to.
And a great vlog coming soon. Echo Base, awesome store, small but has a lot of hits.
Man, hits.
A lot of quality in there. And guys, I left with I've been looking for this. So it's Figure Fate. An LJN ring mint in box. Now the box was opened, and I'm going to have to build the ring, and that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to build.
Yeah,
this
what are your
fresh ring.
intentions with this?
To build it fresh.
Stickers on the sheet.
What, you don't have this? I don't understand.
I do, but my stickers kind of fell off, and I'm hoping these stickers will stay on.
Oh, bro, it's not good. No.
What do you mean no?
You need repros. There's just no such thing anymore.
I can't do repros.
Then you're just not going to have an LJN ring then.
You don't think they'll stick to my ring?
I do not think stickers from 1985 are going to stick on that ring, no. In different climates. I think you found that in Florida. Good luck.
Well, we're going to find out.
I'm saying 95% chance that's no way.
But I got it. Herm the Worm got a Warlord. We were all there except for
Herman's
Brian.
very excited about his Warlord, yeah.
Great. What?
I just realized I left my purchase in Joe Shoe's trunk. God dang it.
When is this vlog coming, Mark?
Next week.
Is the behind the scenes finished yet?
Almost done. That's going to be either tonight or tomorrow as we record.
I have footage. Should I send it to you, or is it too late?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So really cool Silver Echo base, and I got that LJN ring. And man, do you think Mattel's going to redo it?
No, I actually don't.
I kind of hope they do, but I don't think they're going to.
I think the Target line needs to like really take off.
Yeah.
And then just like the price point is something that big. That's why we haven't done it, like just
True.
The monstrosity of that thing.
They can mass produce it. We can't.
I know.
quite mass
It's just,
produce it. Man.
No, look at that broski cut. That shirt.
That's a real
That
Broski
one,
cut. That's just exposed nips in a toy store for no reason.
That's a real one right there.
Backwards shirt.
All right, good friends at Ringside Collectibles last week got in the SummerSlam Elite set. Here is the Build-A-Figure. What do you think, broski?
I need it. Must have.
SummerSlam. I this set kind of won me over. I wasn't sure what I thought about this, but it's very fun that it's like literally an entire match is the set.
I love it.
I wasn't sure how, I like that there's like different eras and different people and stuff in these sets, but this is very fun change. Here's your Build-A-Figure, Jesse, the Body Ventura, SummerSlam 99. He's a special guest ref. He's got his little sneakers.
Oh, I like that.
Soft goods, long sleeve ref shirt, which I always remember watching that thinking, why is he wearing a long sleeve shirt? Then the rest, Mick wins the title that night. He might be the only one besides Jesse that might stay.
I don't know if I'm going to... I see, I don't like the soft goods, but I liked it because of that Smoker's Skull belt. It's unique.
I have to do some more. He's the one I'm going to do some final comparisons on because the other Mick is already a fronter, and he's right there. We got China. I think I'm going to go with the Monday Night War one. We talked about Austin early in the show. Nice figure, but inaccurate to that time period. And then Mattel is, like we used to give Mattel shit about Bret Hart's. I think Hunter is their new one that's just like, he's never like jacked enough, never tan enough.
Especially for this era. He's a little...
This era, his hair is never long enough, I don't think, really, from this era. Like, it should be a little longer. This is more of like the O2 hair.
Definitely not tan enough.
Yeah, so I'm just not crazy about this either. So he's not going to stay. Plus, we have the ultimate that's like very, 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 very similar to this. So,
but still a great set. And
like I said, very fun set that they all encompass this one match, which I think because even China's out there managing Triple H. So,
and she's such a big part of that match,
right?
And she's a huge part of like the next night.
That's one of those rare shows that I watched live, never saw again.
Right.
I've never rewatched that pay-per-view, so maybe I will one day.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll keep any of the four figures, to be honest.
Nick is really fun. The tie. Look at the detail in the tie.
I know. I just love that they already made this figure though, didn't they?
I know. Yeah, I don't think
with the hard goods.
And he has the same Sacco, so it's not even like you're getting Sacco for the first time.
Yeah, I feel like I have so many mix with shirts.
The only difference is the scan on the one that we have has the mask that comes off, and this is molded and obviously looks a little better.
Yeah,
but
okay, that does look better.
Not for nothing, the one with the removal mask ain't bad or anything.
Yes.
So very fun set. Ringside Collectibles discount code MAJOR. Save 10%.
From Topps Now, I got it. The first ever Topps Matt Cardona card.
Not true. There's a NXT TNA Matt Cardona card.
Okay, true. Got that. I bought 100. I also got a 6 out of 25 hit. Got
That's
that.
big.
I got a 16 out of 25 hit. So one of those.
A lot of Patreons are posting. They got some big hits in those.
I know. And I got a 5 out of 50. So if anyone has some other hits that I don't possibly have, not the same out of 50. You know what I'm saying? What was it? Out of 5, out of 10? I need those guys. So hit me up. I'm
What
honored.
a cool trading card, though.
Bro.
Perfect pose.
It's wild. Like, I got a Zack Ryder card. I got this card. Even the other day in Toronto, I signed stickers. So it's like, wow, like I'm back
already.
Baby. Signing some stickers. So make sure if there's a, I got not scammed, but there was another Zack Ryder card online yesterday, but it was like a digital card. I'm like, oh, digital. I don't want a digital card.
I still do that, huh?
Yeah, they still do that.
Interesting.
Hey, so at the live show, Josh Stapleton, NWOTTD.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Gave
yeah.
me-
Bro, this is a hookup.
Bro,
Unbelievable.
holler if you hear me.
Yeah.
Check this out. You're talking about your cards. He gave me a 1 of 1 Mark Sterling.
That's insane, actually.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And I
He
I
hit
said
it.
this.
I asked him about it. He said he hit it in a break.
It's really hard to make me look cool, but I feel like this card.
Yes, I agree. You should send that out, Marky.
You're right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 1,000,000%.
But
Because
also,
it doesn't even matter what it grades. It's a 1 of 1. Like, pop 1 of 1 forever. It's and it'll be in your possession.
I'm
Tell
going to
me-
send in a bunch of these Matt Cardonas for sure.
is this
Yeah.
incorrect? It says Smart Mark Sterling is one of professional wrestling's premier managers working today.
Oh, man.
It doesn't even say. It doesn't even say one of the most premier. It just says I'm one of the.
I like
It just says
Yeah,
I'm one of the managers working today. That's all it says.
It works.
Beggars can't be choosers here, pal.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm going to need your help with this.
You're no
Major
Robbie
Marks.
E, but, you know.
Oh,
my
man. Robert Stone,
God.
Robert Freak. D, I'm going to need your help with this. Listen, I told myself I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to keep one, but I bought 2. The Figure Collection Kona Crush. So I got Figure Collection killing it, doing some awesome work here. I don't know what crush I need to keep, like which is more prominent. You know? I'm thinking the one on the blue card, but I'm not quite sure.
I feel like I have distinct memories of the one on the right.
I can't quite tell. I think the one on the blue card is the one I need. D, do you know off the top of your head? I gotta do some research. I'm gonna keep one. Okay, I'm gonna keep one.
It looked great.
They both they're super toyetic, right? And I don't think there's a wrong answer, right?
You're trying to just get what he wore more often.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you have to do the research on that.
So
That run is like much shorter than we
it's not long at
think,
all.
or I know. I
It's-
think sometimes, we talk about this, like, it just gets like romanticized in your head because you had a toy when you were a kid, but like,
Yeah. My gut tells me it's the blue card that I need to keep, but not quite
I
sure.
think it's that one, but that's also very similar to the actual yellow card Hasbro.
Right. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is I will, if they make like, if a Figure Collection or even like Mitch, how he did like the Papa Shango, if it's a good upgrade, I'll do it. But like I can't keep every British Bulldog. I just can't.
Yeah.
There's
My rule is if they already have an iconic Hasbro, I won't do it.
that's a good rule to have, and
Yeah.
I might switch to that rule once I actually have to.
Even
start
though, like I
setting
said,
up my
Mitch's
retros.
Papa Shango's cool, his Bulldog is cool, especially that it's SummerSlam.
These are incredible. For
Right,
me.
that's cool. I get it, but yeah.
I just keep thinking about when we relaunch FWF, you're going to need all the different versions.
Oh man.
Oof.
And speaking of Hasbro's, guys, here's some big boy purchases. I'm not an autographed guy. I'm not. Right? I'm not. But I do appreciate a nice autograph, especially if it's on a figure that's either sentimental to me or the character is one of my favorites. So I picked these up. These are some big boy purchases, guys. Say hello to the bad guy.
And you need that. That's your guy.
Razor Ramon signed in a purple paint pen. This figure, one of my favorite figures. Razor was my guy. I I have the drawing to this. I feel like I just have a couple pieces that makes it seem like, okay, like I definitely need this autographed one. But I don't know like what I'm going to do. Like, my plan right now, space permitting, is I'm going to display all my Hasbro's mint on card. So do I put this one in its place? Right?
Yes.
Right. You don't display two mint on card razors.
You can even you won't, but you can even sell the other one. But whatever.
No, I won't do that. What I might do is like I might put like the regular one like behind this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, I'm not gonna sell it. Gonna sell it. But I got this razor, Ramon. Really, really cool piece. I'm gonna get this graded by CAS. Take a shot. CAS, by the way, at the Hardy Boys show. A lot of people went there.
A lot of submissions because they did a raffle, and like I thought there was gonna be like 5 tickets in there. It was like a pile of tickets to pick up who won the raffle. I was like, holy smokes, people really took advantage of CAS.
So this razor, already JSA certified, just need to get it graded. And are you ready for this one? Ooh, yeah.
I knew you were going to get it. We talked about it.
The Macho Man Randy Savage JSA certified. This is the one with the hat and the coat, signed in a black Sharpie.
Looks pretty solid though
it's
for
pretty
a Sharpie.
damn good. Brian and I were debating. Brian said there was some yellowing on the bubble.
I thought it looked very yellow.
It
looks yellow right now, the bubble.
In person, maybe slight, but nothing really. There is a Walmart price tag on it. I'm just going to keep that. It is what it
Which
is.
you could try to get.
It's not worth it.
So scary,
not worth it. This one I'm going to get graded. I mean, it's the fucking Macho Man.
And
He's my
for
guy.
those that are wondering, the price tag scared me. The yellowing scared me. And then I actually have this Macho mint on card autographed, but he signed it on the back.
And Mark, listen, I found this and I sent it to Brian first. Said, if you're not going to snag this, I'm going to get it.
And I said, I'm going to pay. I mean, I have it. Very mint, just signed on the back. It's very odd, but it's signed.
So this is what I'm going to get CSA graded. Listen, I'm not. This is where things get dangerous because I do have signed Hasbro's now. I have Razor, I have Macho, I have a Hogan #1, okay, and I have a 1, 2, 3 Kid. I don't want to start going down this rabbit
you
hole.
need Brett, Sean.
But if I'll get Brett, Sean. Well, but then where do you draw the line?
Looking at my wall here, our good friend Wayne, the honker.
I can't start playing this
Jake,
game.
you got at least get Jake.
Why do you have to draw the line? Now, here's my question. Do you now... So we all know, because there's a great vlog, 7 years old now at this point probably, where you picked up the entire Hasbro collection mint on card.
Yes.
That's not displayed anywhere.
At a McDonald's. It will be displayed. It will be displayed here.
Really, in the room?
I bought acrylic cases from Denim Dude Vintage, nice acrylic cases.
Okay.
And the plan right now is to display them all. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Initially, if you're watching, I wanted it to fill up one case, but it's going to be too many because there's like 90 figures.
Right.
So I might have to take up a case and a half. But I think the plan is to do it because it's such a prominent part of my collection, and I really want to cherish them and display them correctly.
Okay.
But I don't want to track down getting them all signed.
But so then my question is, now that you have this Razor signed, do you replace the one that you have?
Yes, but I won't get rid of it. Like, luckily, if you can see here, I have these drawers. That's what these drawers are for, like things I don't want to get rid of.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
So I'll just have it like underneath.
Got it.
You
okay.
know?
But like you don't have to go insane. Now you have this. You have them. You have a place for all of them.
Right.
And so someday you see a Shawn Michaels, that's a pretty good deal. You get it.
Which you will. They exist.
But then it's like, I Brett, I might as well get Owen. I've Owen and Brett, might as well get Bulldog. And then it's
sounds
gonna
great.
It's gonna get fucking crazy.
Right, but that's like the fun.
I'm not sure.
The cool thing is you already have the collection, and now you can just really take your time and just put signed ones in if you see them, and you don't have to kill yourself about it.
Never say never, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Anything else?
Random thing I've been looking for a while, and I don't know why I wanted it. Maybe, I think if you really asked me,
Wow.
My favorite
Signed.
TNA wrestler of all time is Christian Cage. I think if I had to pick one,
Is that autographed?
it's autographed. So I don't know what I wanted it to just have. Like I think on like my couch as like a display piece, but now I'm not too sure what to do with this thing because it is autographed. Still works.
Christian Cage, where my peeps at? I'm gonna get you with the frog splash.
I had that back in
All
the
you
day.
got?
So this is 20 years old, which is hard to believe. Basically,
And it works great.
So it's great condition. It's signed. I really don't know what to do with it because I wanted it just to kind of be a funny thing to put on my couch. But now I don't know. But not that easy to come by, man. So pretty awesome Marvel toys. Bashin' Brawlers Interactive. Christian Cage from the original TNA line. He was Series 2 with Big Kev, which I kind of want too.
Ooh.
But yeah, really nice piece. Like I said, that kind of backfired on me because it's autographed in really nice condition. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Here's something I wanted to share. Obviously we all buy stuff on eBay. I don't like to identify myself on eBay usually. Like when I buy, like I don't find it necessary unless I'm like begging for something. But because eBay kind of is the price is what it is, right? So I don't really
Price is right.
do that. And a lot of people like if I buy something, like, is this Brian Myers? And I just kind of never write back.
I never write back.
Yeah. Okay, so I did that. I didn't write back, but when I got the item in the mail, I got this letter. Hey Brian, thanks for your purchase. I wanted to take a moment to also say thank you for the podcast. I've been a listener ever since you started. Although I listen every week and it has become a major part of my routine, your pod has helped me through some difficult times. In November of 2024, I was blindsided by needing open heart surgery.
Holy shit.
There were some complications and I was in the hospital for a few weeks. By the time I got out, I was about 4 episodes behind. I also could barely make it up the staircase and had to walk with a walker at age 41. The best thing I could do for my recovery was to get outside and walk laps around my neighborhood with my walker. Listening to the podcast always made the walking easier, and I quickly caught up on the pod. I then joined the Hard Foundation and listened to a backlog of bonus episodes. I have fond memories in particular of the bonus Christmas episode where you guys all listed your top 5 Christmas gifts. Thanks again for all you guys do. I wanted to throw a little something extra, and I remember you discussing that you enjoyed Toy Biz X-Men line from the 90s. In particular, Archangel being discussed and how the missiles would always get lost. The 90s X-Men line is what I collect most, so I'd like you to have this. Best wishes. I won't disclose this person's name in case they don't want to, but man, the power of the podcast, dude. Like, we're just talking about toys, but you don't realize, how much that can mean to some people out there. So very empowering. And he sent me this Archangel, which is the exact one I had when I was a kid. And I'm going to let it breathe right here. I'm going to put it in my gym in my miscellaneous kind of retro toy collection. So much appreciated. Wow. Man, you know what's great? I haven't held this figure in, 30-something years. Like, my hands have gotten a lot bigger. It's always my first thing. Like, this felt so much more massive in my hand back in the day. So,
damn.
I love that.
Thank you so much, man.
Careful of those missiles.
We didn't speak about this. Either of you guys try to pre-order the new LJNs?
I couldn't.
Target?
I got locked out. But I got all the legends, but not.
Yeah, those the legends and the LJNs went up for pre-sale Target. I didn't get them, and I will get them like once they're in the stores, but I'm not going to go crazy trying to get them. I do want all of them though. The Warrior, Bundy. Who else is it? Cena? No, not Cena. Austin.
That's Austin, which I'm not crazy about the pose.
Oh, Austin, Jesse, Warrior, Bundy. Anything else, Mark, for you?
A couple of quick things. So thanks to Brian. He made sure that everybody signed this poster at the live show.
Oh, that's sick.
It's the Hardy Boys poster signed by all of us.
Yes.
I'm going to frame that and hang that up. Really
that's
cool.
That's a cool one, yeah.
And then I got the crate.
Whoa,
let's go.
It's been a long time on the crate ski. I feel like this isn't
every 2 months nowadays.
It feels like forever.
Here is the 8x10.
Yes.
And, Mark
Wild Bad.
And Trevor Lee.
Whoa.
I didn't even know he was wrestling. The shirt is cool. King of Hearts.
Oh, that's
that's
nice.
great.
Owen Hart, pink shirt.
Is it pink or is it red?
You know what? I'm colorblind, pal.
I know, but I can't tell either. It's
looks
like a
like
very odd
looks
color. I want to
maroonish.
say. Enough is enough, and it's time for it. I like that.
This is a sick shirt.
Double-sided shit.
This is going in my collection.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a bad item.
Got Tanahashi.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Go
okay.
Ace forever.
It said
Oh,
go
that's
Ace.
cool.
I'm like, oh, an Ace Austin shirt? That stinks.
Because this is not black, this is going in my collection too.
Wow.
Arriba!
Oh, that's cool. El
That's
Matador
new. I
Micro
didn't
Brawler.
realize that was new.
El Matador Micro Brawler. We got a Tony Storm pin.
Tito's working with K&S soon, so you can get that signed.
Young Bucks sticker. And a cowboy shit hat.
Well, can't be wearing things in public that say shit on it, but
No.
there's certain parent things I just can't be,
Speaking of Micro Brawlers also, Josh Breezy gifted me this signed Micro Brawler. He was one of the indie wrestlers who bet on himself.
Yep.
I love
saw
that.
He had
And
a very
also-
nice inscribed ones to the Hardys. He gave both them, and he gave me one, but I will be...
You did not give me one. What the fuck, Josh?
Wow. Well, I will be giving mine away on Whatnot. I told him I would be, so cheap plug for Josh Breezy and his Micro Brawler.
Well, thanks, Josh. And yeah, he had some great stuff, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Awesome. The last thing I got, guys, listen, I was feeling a little sentimental that I was at the Royal Rumble, back in WWE after all these years, finally being in the Royal Rumble after all these years. So I went to the merch store. First, I was going to go anyway to just check it out.
Right.
So I picked up this cool, Royal Rumble shirt that, whatever. I'm just going to wear it for a gym shirt, whatever. Who cares?
His long sleeve shirt.
No, it was it was a short sleeve that I cut into a Berkey cut. But I wanted to get a couple things. I did get this. I'm a big pin guy, so the little Royal Rumble countdown.
Man,
Riyadh, I was there.
looking at that, I just hear this sound.
Always ready. Hopefully my new song will be out on Spotify.
Yeah, what's up with that, bro?
I chose the album cover. So I chose
So it's coming.
Yeah, so it's coming. I wanted something to kind of, remind me that, not remind me, but a little token. I finally got back to WWE. I'm not going to get this at every pay-per-view because then I'll, I'm going to have too many things. But
Right.
check this out, guys. This Royal Rumble Saudi Arabia sword. It was limited edition. It was numbered, but it's not just a sword. You open it up, and it's a special Royal Rumble mini belt.
Man, that
Whoa.
is wild.
It's so unique.
What
So
the
unique.
heck? C-Rat, you got that, bro?
So, guys, this sold out before Royal Rumble
How's that even possible?
because there
All
was
the boys bought it?
No, there was a meet and greet. The store was open. The meet and greet was incredible, by the way. Just to be at this meet and greet, and there's people bringing me GCW 8x10. Like, holy shit, right? But anyway, so there was a meet and greet on Thursday. There was Smackdown on Friday. So the store was open and they sold out. So
Interesting.
I got it.
That is freaking
And yes,
unique.
guys, I bought them all. There was no freebies, no comps. Bought
It's
this
a new
all.
WWE, pal.
Yeah, so really, really cool. I'm gonna probably display this sword. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the pin, but the pin was a little throwaway thing. Got it anyway.
Sure.
But man, I cannot wait for just to, for WWE. I can't wait for Mania where I'm at the World and doing the signings and the meet and greets. This is the stuff I want to do, and I want to see that superstore. I want to try to work in the merch department. I want to get in there, try to.
Paintball gun these folks.
But a lot of cool stuff. That's all. That's all I got from.
Me too.
Main event time?
You got some
You got a main
big, huh?
event
I didn't even know.
bigger than the sword.
And another one.
Oh shit!
Bam, bam.
Bam, bam, Bigelow. Autographed Hasbro.
Wait a minute. Did I send this to you? Same seller that I had?
Beckett Cert. In the collection, baby.
Same seller?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
I've
Brian,
seen this.
you're-
Bam Bam has bounced around from different people's possession. Cash deal. The seller lived in Limbrook where the Creative Pro show was. That's figure fate and a half.
Holy shit!
Look at this.
Wow,
Beckett.
it's nice.
Do you know who did? Did you know of him?
I've interacted with him over the years about
Got it.
signed Hasbros and stuff. He's
So
getting out of the
Broski's
game.
talking about this Razor Ramon, and you're just chomping at the bit to say this. Okay.
I said, no, cool razor, broski. I have 3. Yeah, very excited. That's a big one. Dude, I'm looking at it's killing me because of straight ahead my view of my Hasbros on my wall. Yellow card set, complete. Purple card set, which is probably the easiest, complete. Red cards, all I'm missing is perfect. It's killing me now. I want it so bad. And that's my guy, so.
I mean, Yoko's tough, Bam Bam's tough, and those Brett and Takers are tough figures to get.
And they're astronomically priced now, too. Yeah, Lex is like the only like doable, affordable one in that set now.
Yeah. And I opened them on the show a couple weeks
You're
ago.
a sicko.
There's
So
the
yeah,
close-up.
there's a nice, a clear photo of it. I do not want to take it out of the case. It's so rare. The other crazy thing is, I took down my placeholder, Bam Bam. That shit is case fresh. I'm about to send it to CAS, take a shot.
There
Which
you
I think
go.
I'm going to do after this podcast. Pack
Nice.
that up. Because it is like crispy.
Crispy, baby.
Yeah.
All right. What do we have? Major Mark purchase of the week?
Yeah, we do. All right, Major Mark purchases of the week. Let's just jump. That is not it. Let us just jump right in. Here we go. Dan Drain, I picked up over 30 WWE ice cream bar boxes. This is really cool because
That is awesome.
it includes some as late as 2007 and a bunch I never knew were made, including the Hurricane, Carlito, Bobby Lashley, Batista, John Cena, and others. But what I thought was most unique is CM Punk, who actually had his own ice cream bar. After all.
Isn't it crazy that people don't realize that they went that long?
I had
I
no
know.
idea, to be honest.
That is really cool, though.
I still don't know why they don't bring it back.
I did. In the Punk pipe bomb era where it was so topical, it's crazy that didn't get done.
I don't
I
get
swear to God, Stephanie just said, or I read an article, or she said on her podcast very recently that the ice cream bars were a huge loss, like money loss. But
I
it
don't
was
know.
like,
How expensive can it be?
it's
to
like
make?
advertising. You get them on all the ice cream trucks.
They're not like grass fed. Like they were like pretty.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I'll never forget in 1997 going to the Quick Pick down the street, and there was WWF ice cream bars there. 97, Hogan, all those guys, like Early, whatever. And then I just remember thinking to myself that after eating, I'm like, how old were those?
My 7th birthday in 1992, I gotta ask my mom how she did this because, like, I don't remember. And Bros, you might help me with this. I don't remember the bars like in stores. Like only like the ice cream man had them.
Towards the end, okay, so in the very beginning, like you could walk into 7-Eleven and get like. So to me, this is crazy. If I walk into any 7-Eleven in America, I smell the LJ. I smell like the ice cream bars because I associate the smell of 7-Eleven with the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had them in the variety store right
There
down
was
the street.
there was,
Yeah,
a,
so
there,
I
was
don't-
there was a deli by my house that just randomly got them almost up to the like Ruthless Aggression era, like even the Attitude era. They had them. Like, how is this happening?
Wow.
Ice Cream Man had 'em. Back in the day at if you go to like the shows, they would have them like
Yeah.
you could buy them at the shows.
Right. So
then, like, the
anyway,
later ones were only
my
ice cream
7th
back
birthday for sure. Vivid memory. My mom cut a deal with like somebody somewhere, like at a deli or an ice cream man, and we had them at the house.
That's
and that
nuts,
was like
bro.
instead of cake, we had that. And
That's
I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's so much easier, too, just to hand the kid a wrapped ice cream.
If someone's listening, like I think, and we almost at one point did Major ice cream,
Right.
but like it wasn't going to be these. But I would still like we were going to do Major pot ice cream. I'm thinking Major ice cream with the guys that we had. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Major ice cream.
You got
So
somebody
Just
behind
sucking
you.
on a Joe Shoes bar.
No, not. Hey, baby. You what? What's up, babe? Do you like my Royal Rumble sword?
Yeah, Charles, why did you buy a Royal Rumble sword?
As if we don't have enough knickknacks in this.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes, I was just wondering, are you guys, do you have a break soon?
We're almost
We don't
done.
really do breaks. We're probably done like.
I
a
thought
half
you had
hour.
one podcast and then another.
We're only doing one today.
So how long are you doing it for? I'm just trying to figure out Paisley.
Probably another half hour, 45 minutes.
No, not that long.
Go to the sleep.
Okay, I love you. Can
Okay.
you get Walt out of here? Because I need the door shut.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, a little run in from Chelsea Green. But I'm saying like the toy company, and we use those guys and do the ice cream, the guys that we have access to. You know what
I
I'm
just
saying, Brian?
remember when we took those meetings, the lowest run possible was
That was the
units
problem.
that we could never even imagine selling.
I know.
And then it's frozen, so it's like, where does it get housed and stuff? that kind of thing. I don't know how that all works.
Fridge. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna text
You're just
Nick
gonna.
right
We'll
now.
just send it to you and
No,
Granby.
Knick's fridge, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, Massachusetts, you could house them for the winter. That's for sure outside.
Oh man, dude! Last week it's so goddamn cold here. Liz and I were just chilling. The kids are at school. We just hear poof, poof, like a freaking bomb went off in my backyard. There was a cooler with a soda in it,
No.
and it just freaking exploded.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
So there was like slushy Coke Zero all over like everything. I had to go out there with hot pots of water and try to get it up. It was crazy.
All right, number two.
I like
number two
this.
here. Thai Fish. I purchased this at the live show while Echo Base were closing up. $260 for a very Mean Gene LJN. Still annoyed with myself for not purchasing the LJN ring at Echo last month before Broski scored it, but this
Ouch.
is a great way to start my LJN collection. Yeah, Echo Base set up at the show.
Cool.
Had some good stuff. This
this
one's
is
unique.
cool.
Mike Gimble says, I've been very into various toys from Japan at the moment, and I stumbled upon this New Japan Toucan Battle Royal set from Bandai and had to get it. Was able to get it for a good
I like
price.
that a lot.
And I'm
I've seen that a
hyped.
couple of times. It's so unique.
It's just very unique, yeah.
You know who I was talking to who collects figures? I had no idea. JC Mateo.
Oh, really? You're just making all these new friends at work.
Making
huh?
all his new friends.
Nice.
It's crazy. Making all his new friends.
Check this one out. Christy Giovanni made my first big boy purchase of 2026 when I bought this WWE magazine from January 2006, signed by Vince, Shane, and Stephanie.
Dang, you gotta get Linda, dude.
The Royal Rumble is my favorite match and event, and there's something nostalgic about the theme shows like the Gladiator theme for the 2006 Rumble. The goal is somehow to get Linda to sign this magazine and then get it to be graded and slabbed.
Yeah, I mean, that's a
nice.
piece right there.
Very nice piece.
And I feel like the three hard ones are done. You got to get Linda's very out in public, right? Yeah.
This might be the best wrestling tattoo I've ever seen.
Whoa.
Oh my God!
Heath
Is that Heath's?
Heath went through with it.
I know Heath. This is for real. Heath did get a scorpion tattoo.
We saw it, and he came on boozing and showed it off. He got
Yeah.
a stang tattoo, man.
No, this is not Heath. This is Billy Damiana. As a kid, I didn't know what professional wrestling was until I saw WCW tape at the video rental store. We would go every Friday night as a family. One night, Starrcade 89 Future Shock was on the shelf, and the cover is Sting. I didn't know who he was, what he was, or what Starrcade was. All I know is the guy in the cover looked cool, and my parents rented it for me. 30 years later, as I continue to be a fan, led me to a lot of cool places and athletic accomplishments. The man that caught my eye was Sting. My first match I ever saw, my first wrestling figure I owned, all Sting.
love it. I love
the man
awesome.
has transcended generations, impacted the business, the fans, and me. Love for the icon. So it's
I love the
Sting
sentimentalness behind it. right?
Absolutely. Yes.
So we talked about him, Josh Breezy. This is kind of sad. I was future endeavored, but the day after Christmas from my shoot job, and did not think I'd be able to swing the live tickets. But with all the buzz around my Hardy collection, I knew I had to do it. After weeks of driving Lyft and selling merch, I finally secured the tickets just days before the show and knew I had to go big. I packed this Toys R Us display in the car along with 2 giant box sets. Thanks to Owen Moorhead, I was able to get everything signed and again prove why I'm the Kobe Bryant of Hardy Boys collecting.
And he got a shout out on stage during the pod.
Yeah.
They'll live forever on YouTube.
I can't believe Hardy Heft didn't show up to this.
I know, but we'll talk about the Michael Jordan of Hardy Boys collecting in a second.
Uh-oh. Is it Hardy Heft or somebody else?
It's Hardy Heft. Josh Miller, a few weeks back, my dad sent me a picture of a Star Wars-themed hockey jersey for the Cincinnati Cyclones, a local ECHL hockey team. We originally thought it was for a jersey giveaway night until we dug a little further into the game. The Ewok-themed jerseys ended up not being a game giveaway. Instead, they were being worn by the Cincinnati Cyclones for their January 31st game versus the Bloomington Bisons and to be auctioned off after the game for charity. The game slipped my mind, and my dad didn't mention it at all until we found out that they were being auctioned off. Sunday afternoon, I got a call from my dad letting me know he was going to stop by. He came over a little bit later and handed me a bag. Inside was this game-worn Cincinnati Cyclones Star Wars Night Ewok jersey.
I love
Words
that.
cannot express how incredibly grateful and shocked I was. That is really cool.
Wow.
Talk about unique items, huh? All right, display of the week. The Michael Jordan of Hardy Boys collecting.
Ooh, guys, so I have some breaking news. I love breaking news. That's why people are always, why are you on your phone? Because I'm always looking for breaking news.
Yeah, and you love this segment.
Hasbro just announced Street Fighter movie figures. So guys like Roman, Cody.
Whoa.
Hasbro.
Interesting. Is there a
Very
female
interesting.
WWE representation in the movie?
No, I don't believe so.
No?
But Cody and Roman, Hasbro Street Fighters.
Interesting. That's
Very
big time.
interesting.
That's crossing the
Big
line
time.
there.
Big time. All right, sorry.
So Hardy, check out this room. Recently put a
Very
video
nice.
out of my 9999999.9999% complete collection of Matt Hardy figures. I started this collection years ago, and it's moved and evolved with me through many apartments and finally a house where I can display all my Hardys in a
Friggin'
room.
Awesome.
Here's some stills. Highlights include Unmatched Fury prototype, Matt Hardy Double Slam 4 prototype, unreleased Matt Hardy Maximum Aggression figure, Matt Hardy's first 8x10 sealed, Mattel Elite Brood prototype, the WWE 6 figures TLC playset Toys R Us exclusive, 3 of them all sealed. I'm down to missing one item to have a complete Matt Hardy collection. And
Damn.
just to rifle through other
What
pages.
does the item Hardy have?
So you can actually watch TV. He's got a little desk in there.
Wow.
Okay. Look at this. It's just all matte.
It's so cool.
Damn.
Titantron. He's got a little shelf there.
I love it. I love the purple walls.
Purple
Yeah, right. That
walls.
makes it a lot more Hardy and fun.
Yeah.
And then right there. Boom.
Damn.
If you're not watching, gotta watch.
And guys, if you haven't watched the Hardy Boys episode, just please check it out. It's a
Oh
great
my God.
one.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
if you're like,
top-notch
news.
video quality. Such a fun interview.
There's
can't
news in
say
that
enough
one,
nice things
too.
about it.
There's news.
You broke news.
Major stars, baby.
All right.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right, guys. And up next is the Q&A brought to you by Blue Chew.
Fellas, you already know what time it is. It's time to level up. And Blue Chew just dropped something crazy. I'm talking next level, championship belt, gold-plated energy. Blue Chew Gold is the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is the 4-in-1 beast that's setting the gold standard for performance. We're talking 2 ingredients for blood flow to keep that rocket pumping, mixed with apomorphine and oxytocin to turn up the arousal and connection in your brain and body. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. This is peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. Next time she sends you a "you up" text, answer with a picture of Blue Chew. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code MAJOR. That's promo code MAJOR. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. If your bed could talk after this, it'd be asking for a break.
Yeah, it's his dog dropping a new Q&A jingle for you here 2025. Let's go! It's the Q&A for the major pod. Here's your chance to ask all you want. Like the Deathmatch King, you'll be riding high. That you're the one that got the major prize. If you're HARD and ready to rock, then post that tag, Ask Major Pod. Ha ha!
Man, my sleep schedule was all out of whack in Saudi Arabia, dude. all out of whack. Even yesterday, so I was up for almost 24 hours the day of the Royal Rumble.
Up all night.
Because of the time.
We know why. Was it because of Blue Chew?
Well, no, but when I got home, I was a little tired. All I needed to do is, you know what I'm saying?
Unwind a little bit.
I know what you're saying.
I had to make up for lost time with all the sick days I had last week. So thanks to Blue Chew.
Got it. Well, guys, every single week, use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we read your question on air, you will get a prize ski. What do we got?
All right. My question, Alex Mahoney 413. Mount Rushmore of Royal Rumble matches. I got 92, 97, 2007, 2004. My buddy and I rewatched this for the first time in years last week, and we were amazed how amazing it was still, despite feeling uncomfortable at the end. 92 for sure, right?
I just had this talk in the house with Jay George. Maybe I'm alone in this. Rumbles are only good in the moment. They're not like rewatchable to me.
I don't know. You're crazy. 97, I rewatch all the time.
I disagree 100%.
I know, but I just it's almost like a baseball game or something. Like if you did see it live, like I don't know, it takes a lot for me to rewatch.
I see what you're saying. I also will say this: I have no memories of the Rumbles from 2008 till now. Like the ones I was either involved in or worked. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Cena's return. I don't know how that was off the list. Oh, that's 08 for sure.
That's 08
in the Garden.
And it's funny. I saw this post. I normally don't agree with people on social media, but this was like a positive post about how people were complaining. Like people were complaining about Jey Uso, his music playing in like this Rumble, but like, oh, so Rumbles are taken seriously now, and it plays the Rumble 2000 clip of Too Cool dancing.
Right.
I'm like,
yeah.
To me,
like,
that was so incredible. That was in a video game.
Or like Bushwhacker and Santino spots.
Come on, God,
I also
it's World Wrestling Entertainment.
I'm a fan of the different flavors too. I think lately the Rumbles have just been too like top guy heavy and like not like fun. Like I think Kit Wilson's music would have really spiced that Rumble up a little bit. You know, no one thinks he's going to win, but they want to see him. You know, it's exciting, it's entertaining. I do wish there was more of that.
I will say the 92 to me is
iconic.
It's just like, to me that's the Hasbro Royal Rumble.
Right.
Yes.
You know, so I'll put 92 in there.
97 is my favorite.
97 is such a turning point for the company.
97.
Stone Cold himself.
97 is the one where like where Austin wins but doesn't technically win.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that. And you know, I was also thinking too, like it's almost a shame that like WWE like knocked out so many creative finishes like right off the bat. Like for instance, like Shawn getting eliminated with only 1 foot, and you think Bulldog wins, and then like
the double elimination.
Then the double elimination. Then the Austin gets thrown out because of it. Like
Macho going for a cover for some reason.
Well, but like if somebody did a double elimination now, and I'm not talking like the Cena Batista, which was like an accident.
Insane.
People would be like, "Oh, this was done." But think about it, it was done what 30 years ago.
Right.
Like it's almost time for a double elimination.
Yeah. I also said this was a discussion at my Rumble party this weekend. Someone was like, oh, no one ever remembers the undercard at the Rumble. I said, the only real exception to that I could fight for is Rumble 2000, where like the whole undercard is awesome, and then like the Rumble itself is not very memorable or great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's answer the question. Mount Rushmore, I think you got to go 92. I'll say 97 in there.
08, Cena.
Okay. I'm with you right there.
08, Cena.
And
we're,
for sure.
And we're talking just Rumble matches or whole.
That's
I guess
I'm
if it has a
assuming
great
it's the
undercard,
Rumble
you
match
could
itself. I think we're talking there.
Well, I mean, which one is the one where Foley does the 3-face of Foley? Is that 98?
That's 98.
Well, 98 is great too because Stone Cold wins for real.
For real.
But
That's
I
a good
feel
one.
weird doing 98 and 97 because that's like super bias.
Yeah.
What's the one with Hurricane, like 2001? Is that the one where Mr. Perfect comes out?
That's 02. 02 is the
02.
first time they like had surprises like that. Like,
but they weren't surprised. They were advertised.
Well, like, yeah, I mean, there was something different about it though. Like Hennig and Goldust and who else was it? They all
wait,
came, it was like a bunch that came back.
Is that the one with Hurricane though?
01, I want to say, is the double choke slam. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's got to be 02.
Is it 02?
Right?
Yeah, it can't be 01 because he's not there yet. Yeah.
Wait, is 02?
Or is it like 03 or something, broski?
Ooh, that might be which. 01 has the Maven elimination, or is that 02?
01 has the Maven elimination.
I think you got to put that 01 in there.
Oh, come on. In his, that'll be all 4 picks if Maven were to pick.
Well, I'm thinking, which you're right about 02 being Hurricane. Damn it.
Well, maybe that fourth one will be player.
You can't say it was a great Rumble because Hurricane did a comedy spot doing choke.
No, but I'm saying, was that Maven, Hurricane, and
it
Mr.
couldn't be.
Perfect?
WCW still open at 01, so no, January 01. It's impossible.
All right, Matt's question.
Maven was 02, they're saying. So maybe it didn't. Maybe you are right.
It's 02.
Oh, yeah, because Tough Enough is like summer of 01. He's right. And then
maybe 02 is maybe we go 97.
Man, 02. So then 02 has Perfect, Maven, all that stuff?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so 02 is up there.
2002, 2008, 92,
also,
and
if we have a hard time remembering it, it can't be an answer. So, but anyway.
All right, Matt's question. Roy Lucier at Roy Lucier. What's a moment you've never forgotten from your youth that you went to a toy store and saw a figure that you weren't even aware was released and it blew your mind away? What's a moment?
A lot of times.
I talk about it all the time, but it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's summer 97. I see Men in Black, and then I go Toys R Us, Levittown, New York, and there they are, Bad Boys, Jack Series 4. No idea they were coming. Didn't have the internet yet. You have Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's like the guy. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who's like the guy as well. And then you get Farouk. And then it was, what I loved was like Justin Hawk Bradshaw, Jerry the King, like these not obscure, but not super tippy top guys.
Right.
Great for the Fig Fed. And I could not believe it. The Bad Boys, one of my favorite sets. Still to this day, the box art was incredible. And I had no clue they were coming. And that is also the last time I see a figure in the store not knowing it's coming, because I get the internet right after. So that was the last time for me walking into a toy store not knowing what was out there.
Yeah, so that's a problem. Even Jack Series 1, I knew was coming because I would go to work with my dad at Verizon and get to use the internet there. And I remember finding it on seeing coming soon. And I was like, I knew that those existed. Yeah. I mean, but there's still you don't know when they're coming. So there's still that hysteria of when you see it.
Yes.
Series 3, Bone Crunchers, KB Toys, Roosevelt Mall, I'll never forget being like, oh my God. Again, those guys. And then to kind of echo what Broski said, Bad Boys, I got at the Toys R Us in Huntington. But who was, it was Vader was re-released in that, right?
Yeah.
It was wiped out. They must have had so many too, because there were so many Vaders and so many Hunters, but and maybe Bradshaw, none of the other guys were left. But I didn't care because Hunter was my guy, and that's who I wanted the most. So I was freaking out. Yeah.
And then I also remember the Hasbro set with Ricky Steamboat, Taker, Bulldog, and Brett. I remember going to Toys R Us, and there was just the shipping box on the floor, and we opened it up, and they were in there. We're like, what?
Man, that's crazy.
And again, had no idea they were coming out.
You don't even know
we
they
just saw
exist.
a box on the floor, and I believe the box was open, and we just we're like, what? Peeling them out like this. Holy.
And I'm sure I've said this before. There's times I have a vivid memory of first grade, which is crazy. I remember my friend Jake Rubin came to school with Slaughter, Typhoon, and Earthquake, and I was like, holy shit. Would these exist?
Yeah.
So then the hunt was on.
Yeah, I saw Hasbro Series 1. It was KB in some random mall. And it's weird because my parents might remember, but it wasn't my local mall. We were at another mall. And I think we got some of the Demolition, maybe Jake the Snake. The whole set wasn't there. And I remember as a kid being so excited getting them in the store, but then being so confused at home when they were half the size of an LJN. I was like, what? I just, my little brain couldn't comprehend until I had them both.
That's another thing. I was saying about this Archangel Man, when Hasbro's, when I was a kid, felt like these huge toys. They're so teeny now to me.
I was just looking this up. So I think for me it was the second sort of, they call it the green cards of Power of the Force. So that first set of Star Wars comes out where all the top guys, it's Luke, and Han, and Chewbacca.
Even that, I knew, I had those toy magazines, so I knew those were coming, and I was psyched up as shit about them.
The first set?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Right. So that, whatever. But I'll just remember like that second set, the green card or whatever, with all like the side characters, the bounty hunters, like the Gamorrean guards, the decos of Luke and Han, and Bespin Han and shit like that. I didn't really know that those were coming. And I remember walking into a Toys R Us and there was 25 new fucking, characters.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what do I get?
How do you prioritize
like, how many
your
can I
purchases?
get?
Yeah.
So that's my answer. All right, Brian's question. Eddie Bowman. I know Brian has an affinity for cards, but do any of y'all have any gambling habits? Could be blind boxes, lottery tickets, scratch-offs, slot machines, tables, you name it.
So for me, I go in like waves where I get into breaks on whatnot. Like right now I'm at like a cold period where I'm not doing it, but I'll get the itch out of boredom and then I'm like hooked for like weeks, like where I can't stop. And to be fair, that is my only even like remote gambling I do in my life. I don't gamble at casinos. I don't have any of the sports apps, which you would think I'm a sports nut that I would, but I just like, I don't know. Not for me. I also think it's all because I'm so bad with numbers. So like, it's not really easy for me. Like not the best at math.
I don't gamble, never have. I mean, I guess I have at a casino, like every once in a while.
I'll maybe put something on like a roulette wheel.
Yeah.
One number or something.
My addiction is collecting toys.
Right.
You, Mark?
I don't know.
Really? Wow.
I guess fantasy football.
Right, but that's I do that too. But it's like I have one right now that there's no money being exchanged. It's just for like, it's like just for like it's a basketball
I don't play
one.
slots.
Just for
I don't. Really
my friends in the business they like basketball, and it's like for bragging rights.
Right.
Don't
and
gamble.
Then our cap one is like it's $50 for the. It's like a joke. Like
the closest I think was maybe 2018, 2017 when I was doing like FanDuel, which is like it's definitely gambling, but with fantasy football.
Right.
But yeah, I don't like to gamble. I don't even care. Even all these times I've been to Vegas, I don't think I've used a single slot machine. Nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do it. Yeah. Sometimes I'll do it if it's fun, but I'm not.
It doesn't appeal to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, not my bag, baby.
I'd rather just
trust me. I know plenty of people that are will post up for freaking hours.
Yes.
I guess collecting toys is kind of gambling because if you're collecting
even
value.
Like sports cards is definitely gambling because like you could invest in somebody who could like you could buy cheap and then they could blow up and then it's like holy shit you 10x'd your money, or you can invest in somebody who like never amounts to shit and then you blew your money on this guy.
Right.
You know.
All right. Well, guys, let's go to some good housekeeping.
Oh, hey, wait, Jeff says, Broski, you gambled on yourself.
Perfect opportunity to get that in there.
People say that all the time. I don't think I bet on myself. I think if I would have guys, I got fired from WWE. You know what I'm saying? If I would have quit, I think that's betting on yourself. I think just working hard. I think people get things mixed up. I didn't bet on myself. I fucking did the fucking work.
Right, you just chose not to sit on your couch and cry. I get you.
So yes, I'd love to say I bet on myself. I didn't bet on myself.
Cody quit and bet on himself.
Right, I got fired and said, "Fuck, I got to make this work."
Right.
Still not to take away the work that I did, but it's like I didn't like.
It's different. Yeah,
it's a little bit different. I'd love to take the credit and I appreciate it, but I didn't quite do it. All right, let's go to some good housekeeping. Okay, youtube.com/MajorWPod. Guys, we have the Hardy's episode is up. The behind the scenes vlog. I know like the mainstream Major Pod fans don't love it, but I think you guys will love it. The diehards. It's a behind the scenes of the whole weekend. I have some footage to send. We have D Freedom, guys. Believe it or not, he is figure dissecting humans in a Royal Rumble. Like as it's on, I'm having D dissect the man.
Oh my God.
It's pretty wild stuff on this behind the scenes vlog.
That's pretty.
And then we also have the Echo Base giant vlog, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. A lot of different POVs. Everyone bought something. I think it's going to be a really, really fun one for you guys.
And coming soon, I'm going to do my tour room tour because I finally fixed up my turtle display.
Oh, baby. All right, patreon.com, majormarks.com, the family, the community, the subscription service. Sign up today. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got this time?
First time in line, Matthias Hensler.
Ooh.
Classic superstar Jeffrey Kruniak.
Great. Guys, we have this podcast early and ad-free, access to the Facebook group, the Hart Foundation up. You get a mystery card. The Joey Janela card's been going out. That was the December card.
Mm-hmm.
So the January card will be going out any day now because now it's February 1st. We're going to give you 2 bonuses. You guys are a recorded one. It's kind of just a Q&A of all the major crew, correct? Or is that what it is?
Yeah, we were hoping to get a lot of questions for them, the extended team, the Billy Pecks, the Joe Shoes, the Hermans. Right. And we did. At least from what I remember, I was kind of...
No, it's spread around a bit. Everyone speaks.
Joe Shoes sings a song on there that needs to be heard.
It's
heard to be
insanity.
believed.
And then we'll also do later in the month Super Mario Brothers, the movie, not the new cool stuff, the really bad early 90s movie.
Do we know what platform that's on anybody yet? Anybody found that? I have to look.
It'll be My Ass Matt. Anything, we'll have Boozing with Toys, Figure Dissected with D Freedom, Let Him Breathe.
We had a boozing this past week, and what happens on boozing stays in boozing, folks. Don't forget.
You guys need to schedule
Always
that
a fun
February
time.
boozing.
Yep, we'll have to talk about it today. Heath's
oh,
Happy
baby,
Hour.
Heath's
We finally talked to Heath after like 2 months.
He came on, he showed off his Stang tattoo, and then
Stang.
they rolled right into a Heath's Happy Hour.
Yeah, it was great.
Very,
yeah,
very
Brian
cool.
and Shoes are kind of on Heath's Happy Hour this month.
ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorDebitPod. Some cool stuff up there. Whatnot. I'm not on anymore. Brian's on.
I'm taking Broski's time slot today for a special super show because Mackenzie has a basketball game. But yeah, 5:30 p.m. if you're listening live as a Patreon in this. Spread the word. Some amazing items. And guys, you won't believe this, but I have some pretty nice Hardy Boy items coming.
Bet you would.
to my whatnot.
I bet you would.
I know that's hard to believe, but some pretty nice Hardy Boy stuff coming through.
Major Rewind every 2 weeks. Jay George takes you on a trip down Major Memory Lane, and then every other week From the Vault. We on a From the Vault, or what kind of week are we on?
I'm not sure. This is a From the Vault week, I believe. I'll have to figure it out. I don't know.
All right, and then plugs. I got SmackDown this week, baby.
Wow, where's SmackDown?
SmackDown back in the United States, Charlotte, North Carolina.
They got hit with a lot of snow.
I know.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
go see Heath. Have a high five. I would love to plug, if Mark could put on screen here, the brand new merch from the system.
Wow.
The new regime's taking over. We got a beanie, TNAmerch.com. We got the brand new shirt with the new logo, TNAmerch.com. And then this thing was flying, the You Can't Beat the System zip up hoodie, TNAmerch.com. Support the system because you can't beat the system.
In this photo, Brian, you look like the leader.
I'm trying to be a bad mofo, man. Look at that.
Brian is trying to say that there is no leader.
I'm a lead character on AMC. I don't know if you know that. It's a fact.
I texted Eddie and asked him who he thought the leader was.
Oh, yeah?
He got a little mad at me. He said I was trying
We're
to
all equals,
start
guys.
dissension in the ranks.
Hey, this weekend, it's 80s Con, but I'm renaming it Born in the 80s Con because myself, Michael Canick, we will be live at 80s Wrestling Con in Parsippany, New Jersey. Come and check me out, meeting, greeting, deleting, and selling big rubber guys, collect major products at a discounted price. You never know what we'll have at the table. I would for sure come check it out. Look at this star-studded event. Sarge, DiBiase, Broski's boy Greg Valentine, Beefcake, The Rock and Roll Express, Powers of Pain, The Mountie, Slick, Ronnie Garvin, Demolition, and the list goes on and on. Somehow Kerry Morton snuck in there too. Check us out. It's going to be a very, very cool event. 80s Wrestling Con. I guess there's all kinds of other stuff. Promo contests and cosplay and face painting, trivia. Going to be quite the event.
You see your old pal Brooklyn Brawler.
Oh, Brawler's going to be there.
Ooh.
Can't wait.
Love it. Is that it?
That is it for me, pal.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Wait, be careful with that sword.
Get out of here before someone gets hurt.
It's so weird. It's a sword.
I love it.
I guess, yeah.
I do love it.
Hey, we're out of time.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.